these
regular
facts,
shit. That's why I'm going at. We can't talk about the talent pool because we the only ethnicity that just gives our shit away. We give away our culture. They don't steal. I used to exactly our money. I don't think the first I was like, yo, they stole it. No, they don't steal it. We give it away. We give it away. I'm looking like, yo, I don't want to pick on Eminem. I think Eminem correct. People got mad at me when they was like, yo, is Eminem in your top 10? I said no. They was
Not in your top 10 though?
No, he's not. He's not.
Like, so you can name 10 rappers right now that are better than Eminem.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, hold! I don't want to hear Pac. I don't
What
want
do
to
you
hear
mean you don't want to
Jay-Z.
hear it?
You said
Because that's gonna be
they
the
better
basic
than them.
fight.
It ain't no basic. I mean,
No,
it's
listen.
With them
We
included.
we all know they're gonna be in there.
no 100.
But
Listen, he is keeping it 100. Yes, that's the thing that we don't mention.
10.
That is so true.
10.
We are quick to give away. They did it with Elvis. They do it with Justin Timberlake,
10.
Justin Bieber, any
But
of them.
talent is talent
even
is
in
talent.
the point. No, but I'm saying they steal our shit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
They're stealing our
They
shit.
steal a Robin Thicke,
Okay, let
John
me,
B.
Okay, hold on. Can I say something? In the beginning,
and they don't be nice. They
Why-
just imitate our shit.
hold on.
They don't be
hold
nice.
On. Let me
Thank you.
say this. First of all, why I said everything is because for one fact, and I'm going to take this shit all the way back, okay? Before we gave this shit away, it was taken, and we never fought all that good fight to maintain it or hold it.
True.
When I say everything,
But it wasn't taken from us. That's generations ago.
Generations ago. But again, we are product of our environment sometimes. Like you said, you feel some kind of way when an old black man say nigga, you a disrespectful nigga, right? Because you know he was in that era where that shit really meant something.
Because he's saying ER. Because he's saying ER.
But
The old
still,
dude
it's
is, yeah.
respect on. You understand what
And
I'm
I'm
saying?
from the era of respect.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying? Vice versa. Back then, it was a culture that fought for us. They stopped fighting for us. So at the point that it was taken, that good fight to maintain it, or even keep it simple.
No, you missing
Listen,
something. You missing something major. During the civil rights movement, this is why I have such a major problem with civil rights movement. Aside from Black Wall Street and some other major things, the general consensus was white was better. We want to go to the white bathroom. We want the white only pie. We want to shop in a white store. Why you want to take our money? Why we can't come here? Some people was like that.
I'm taking this all the
so
way.
they wanted that acceptance.
I'm taking this all the way back to ancient Egypt when I say for these facts, okay? If they didn't want us, they wouldn't duplicate our noses for the fullness, for the length. You understand?
True.
They started fucking our ancestors because of how we have. We always, like a song at the beginning of Rick Ross, it say, you know, we was born in this shit. You wonder why we try to live like kings and gold and diamond, because we accustomed to that shit. It's in our DNA, it's in our bloodlines to be great. Niggas ain't smart at numbers for no reason. The Moors, who they think is turbans or slaves, the Moors taught them honkies math and arithmetic.
How to wash up,
how to do numbers. Sorry. We have before beginning of time doing numbers.
So why is it?
Because
you said that to say what about what he said?
Listen, because now
that makes it even worse though.
Now, because again, back then we fought a fight for us. Generations and generations and generations died down that fight. Now you wouldn't even think that we cared about our kind because we are annihilating ourselves, basically. You understand? They ain't doing shit. They just watching what we doing. Again, and like he said earlier, we are our worst critic. We are our worst things. If some of these individuals knew the knowledge that I know, that would put up that good fight. Every black, serious person that they felt could bring back that fight, they killed them off. Just so they wouldn't have that,
But I think you did not address his point, which was at the end of the day, we are so quick to say something else is better than us. If Eminem was black, he wouldn't even be in a fucking conversation.
Listen, that's because
he wouldn't even be in a conversation.
Listen, Kendrick Lamar.
But hold on,
and he's about to be a forgotten man. If he doesn't do something, he's about to be a forgotten
Kendrick?
man. I'm going to tell you why. Y'all don't do this rap thing. I'm telling you. First
I mean,
off,
you don't agree he's
doing-
I
talented?
need to hit these 10. I need to hit 10 rappers better than Eminem.
Okay.
Oh, you talking about Kendrick? Or,
I need to hit 10 rappers better than Eminem. I'm still
okay,
stuck on
we-
that.
First
Are
off,
we talking
Let me
about
write my.
rappers
I'm
or
gonna give you my
lyricists?
actual
Kendrick Lamar is a
list.
lyricist.
We gonna come back to you on that, but I can definitely name 10 rappers better than Eminem
Right now.
Yes.
If
probably 20.
20 might be a reach, but I definitely can name 10.
10
Definitely.
rappers.
10 rappers
Okay,
better
so
than
let's, so
Eminem.
boom, so let's go. Jay-Z,
on
Biggie,
every day of the
Tupac,
week.
Nas.
So you want to do it right now?
I
You
want
force
to
it.
do this shit now.
Okay, Rakim is better than Eminem.
Okay,
Every
so
day
hold
of the week, every day
Okay.
and Sunday.
Okay.
Big Daddy Kane is better than Eminem
Okay.
every day of the week
Okay.
and Sunday. LL is better than Eminem every day of the week. Cool G Rap is better than Eminem every day of the week. That's
Every
four.
time
That's
somebody
four.
say something about
KRS
rap,
One
it's
is better
Cool
than
G Rap all day,
Eminem. That's
guys.
5 right
KRS
there.
One is not better than Eminem.
Yes, he is. Yes,
What?
he is.
He would eat
KRS
Eminem
One,
for
big nose
lunch,
nose is
yo.
not
First of all, is
He
it
would
different?
eat Eminem.
Okay, hold on.
He's a battle rapper.
Okay, hold on. It's a difference between a rapper and a lyricist.
Carl
KRS is a lyricist.
Corny
Kendrick
ass
Lamar
KRS.
and them, they rap like lyricists.
Old
Don't
ass.
put Kendrick Lamar in the conversation
Thank
with
you.
KRS
No,
One.
first of all, what I'm saying is their style, their flow. You
Sure.
understand? That's what I'm talking about when
Yeah.
I kind of compare them.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
style and the
Wordplay,
flow.
lyrical content.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about blow for blow because he would bonk his ass out. I do respect. You understand?
Generational gap. I honestly believe that KRS
You
One
un-
is overrated. He's
You
overrated.
understand what I'm saying?
He's got
But
some hits, he's
again,
overrated.
Certain
I am.
rappers,
I'ma get to it, KG.
certain
So that's the
rappers
so
are lyricists.
that's five.
Okay,
That's
so-
five
so-
right there.
So that's 5 right there. So you gave me
Andre is better than Eminem.
3,000?
Yes.
Andre 3,000. Okay.
Is better than Eminem.
Better than Eminem.
Jay-Z is better than Eminem.
Yeah, okay, so-
Jay-Z is better than
Easy.
Eminem.
So I gave you
Biggie is better than Eminem.
Easy.
Big, yeah, okay, easy.
I knew they was gonna be the first.
So I'm saying
So-
I waited, and I waited.
I'm taking
Nas
Cool G Rap out of the fucking
Nas,
list. Cool G Rap can't play with us.
Nas,
Cool G Rap
Nas
cannot
is
play
better.
with us.
Huh?
Cool G Rap can't come. No.
Cool G Rap is not better than Eminem?
Cool G Rap is not better than Eminem.
Eminem will tell you Cool G Rap is better than
I bet you.
He'll tell you.
That's out of some respect
No, it
shit.
ain't. No, it
It's
ain't.
better than
Because
him.
Cool G Rap ain't gonna say that. He gonna be like, yeah, white boy do his thing. Now,
Yeah, that's
now that
true.
y'all finished with this Eminem love fest, before I even get into it,
Oh, hold on.
Go to-
And
go ahead.
Jada is better than Eminem.
oh yeah,
Jada's that
Arguable.
easy.
Arguable.
Jada
That's
says,
easy.
see, Jada is like a
Arguable.
lyricist to me. His
Yeah,
wordplay
very
is
debatable.
nasty.
It's
So I
easy.
wouldn't even put
Very
him
debatable.
in a category with basic rappers. He's a lyricist.
And I
Like,
said
that
Nas,
guy
right?
got
And
nothing
Nas
to
is
say
better than
about
You
Eminem.
didn't even name Nas.
Okay,
No, you
and
said
Nas,
no, you just said
Nas is
Nas.
better
Nas,
than
you put Nas in there.
Nas
You put Nas in
is
there.
way better than Eminem.
Nas is way. Okay.
Official list, he didn't say
Started
no.
with,
Nas is
Nas.
way
started with a
better.
bunch of old niggas, and then you got into some
I
relevance.
gave you
Gave
5
some relevance.
legendary, and then I gave you 5 in the last
Legendary,
25 years.
man. Yeah, that's what I need. I need a top 25.
And
under-
I didn't
under
even say
25.
Tupac just because y'all was being funny with it.
Y'all funny as shit.
Now, first off, let's know the difference between bars and lyrics.
Okay.
First off, bars, they're like pizza. You eat it, it goes down, tastes good. 30 minutes later, you gotta take your shit. You forgot all about the pizza. You forgot all about the pizza. You're just like, that was it.
You mean to put
Lyrics stick to your soul. Lyrics stick to your soul. Rap wasn't made all of a sudden just to be technical. It was never built on the technicality of it. Like,
about
look
what
at
you
the
feel.
way I bent the word. Look at the way I said Zach and a back and a man. That's not what rap was built on. Now that became part of it. It became
it's
an
a-
outlet
it's a
of
very-
it.
it's a very
But
interesting
at
part
the
of it.
same time, Eminem is talented in terms of what he does with words and everything. So I'll give him that, the technicality of it.
Okay.
But in terms of sticking to the heart, first off, you can't get around the fact that for as good as you want to say he is, he's good, finish the sentence, for a white boy. It's always going to have to be
Eminem
for a
is
white
good
boy.
to be good. Eminem, I believe, is the exception to the rule. Now, there are a lot of people who get hype because of the color of their skin, because that is the most prominent color in this country. But to deny his talent just because he's white is unfair. Because
It's not.
because the same reason,
and
the same
to
reason you-
overrate him just because he's white and can rap
Exactly, and
is
it's
not
okay.
right.
And just because he can
I am
do
not
it,
saying he is top 3. I'm not even saying he is top 5. What I am saying is because Cool G Rap relates to you. Jada relates to you.
No, that's not
No, it's
it.
not about to
That's
me.
not
It's
it.
not about to me. It's not about just to me. It's not about just the relating thing. Because first off, people like to keep saying if Eminem was black, he'd be doing all this. No, he won't. Because first off, and I'm put you on the spot, but you'll never. And you can't come up to me right now, and anybody listening right now, y'all will not. I challenge anybody to show me one time where anybody black has ever killed their mother in their rap. One rapper, just give me one. I got $100.
Zero.
I got $100.
Zero.
And I'm only
Black men love their mothers.
I like where he going. I like where he
You know
going.
where I'm going.
I like where
That's
he
what I'm
going.
saying. This the whole thing. We can say when we pick that, it's shock value. Yes, it's all shock value when it comes to that, because that shit like that doesn't get the pass in the black community,
Right.
especially because the black community is based on mostly single parent mothers. So how the hell you think you can get to come on radio and the first thing you say is,
You want me?
I want to put
You
my
might not
want to
do that because
you'll never get no place.
listen,
with that.
we are getting really technical because I have been filming our show live, right? We have not played anybody's music, anything, right? Now look what my Facebook says.
That's probably because you probably doing some shit. No.
Nah,
I'm still flowing.
No,
I'm
'cause
still
I
flowing.
logged off and logged back on.
Okay.
Yeah, but we did
Well,
play music.
mess with it.
earlier.
Mess with it. So anyway, like I was saying, Eminem, for all he does, he bends words, do whatever, but nothing he really says to me sticks to my soul. And it's not because he's white. It's just nothing. He doesn't go there. He doesn't push any buttons other than pushing buttons. Come on, name me one artist, black artist, that can come out with, "Hi, my name is," and that shit is all over the place. That's what I'm saying. Eminem songs get played in amusement parks.
Because he's white.
Exactly.
Only.
Was he not
Only.
true
He said
to
we
self?
got. He's the
Is he
great
not
white
true to
hope.
self?
He's the great.
Is he not true to self?
He's the great white
Yes.
hope.
He's
He's
true
the
to
great
self,
white hope.
right?
He's the great white
so
hope, too.
as a rapper, as an artist, you are supposed to put lyrics out that are truest to yourself, right? And if people branch onto that, if they catch onto that, it's because it's real, correct? Now, just because you can't relate
And
to
he's
it,
a-
just because you can't relate
And
to
he's
it,
a fucking
doesn't mean it's
fiend.
not good.
He's a
Not
fucking
because it's real.
fiend. He's a fucking fiend.
I'm not even
Okay, and
hold
who-
on.
He's a
And
fucking
future is it?
fiend, for
That's what I'm
real.
saying.
For a
Yeah.
second. I'm not
Okay.
even going to talk about his drug use, but the difference is this. This is the point that I think y'all missing. White people are always looking for a dog in the race. So
Boxing,
it's not-
basketball,
with
everything, everything.
It's bigger than Eminem. It's with everything. It's with everything. They're looking for the great white hype in boxing. They're looking for the great white hype in rap. They're looking for the great white hype in every little thing. Put it like this. Here you go.
The
black
presidential race.
Hold up. The black basketball player that dribbles between his legs, them coaches on the side, he's fancy, showboating, hot dogging. White boy do it, what do we call him? White chocolate.
White chocolate.
White chocolate. See what I'm saying? They don't call us. What do white people say about the black guy that does that? He's a show off. He's a hot dog. That kid
Mayweather.
That kid
If
won't get
Mayweather
the-
was white, they'd be kissing
No,
his
if
ass.
Mayweather was white, his name would be Conor McGregor.
Very good.
That's it right there.
But here's the difference, though. He don't make that type of money.
He has
Because it's in MMA.
No,
If
because
he was in
doesn't-
boxing.
because he doesn't have the pedigree that Mayweather has.
Yeah, he's not
That's what I'm
nice. He's just He's just a white boy that can fight and talk a little bit, and he gonna get
Very
fucked
true.
up.
But that's not M. This is what the point I was making. He has way more substance. I feel
He
like
don't
Where's
have
his
no
substance?
his
substance.
substance.
Where's his
is-
substance?
He has
He's
quote,
a crazy white boy. So he make crazy white boy
quote an
shit.
Eminem bar. Quote one bar.
No.
One, because you can't.
Okay.
Because just like he said, it's just shock value,
it
but
is,
nothing
it is.
really sticks.
Okay, I
You can quote some Nas bars.
I got one.
Quote
I got one.
Just
I got
one.
I got a verse.
Give
Here
it
we
here.
go.
Let's
Here we
hear
go.
it. Let's
Here we
hear
go.
it.
Eminem did wrong. There's 7 different levels of devil worship and horse's head, human cannibalism, animal.
Yeah, exactly.
sacrificism.
Anybody-
Devil
Sex-
worshiping?
It's pizza.
That's your
That's
quote?
pizza.
It was hot. Was it
That's
not hot?
pizza.
Was it not hot when it came out?
That's pizza. You know this is live. Radio.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's her first day. She didn't know. But what you call it?
No, I got it.
Everything you
Right,
said
right.
right there, that was cool. That was pizza though, because I knew what verse you was going
Yeah,
to.
right.
That was cool.
It was a good verse.
I'm not going to entertain
Devil
verse because you know I can spit a whole verse.
Right,
You didn't know that song?
I get it. But what I'm saying is this. Eminem don't have no self-destruction type joints. He ain't talking
Oh,
about
his self-destruction is about
Stan
self.
was self-destructive.
About
Stan
himself.
Stan was creative. I'll give it that.
Okay.
I mean, Stan,
One of
that
the
was-
best
that was
concepts of a rap song in a long
that
time.
was
That
really,
was- that was-
like,
that was
like,
nice.
listen,
That was-
I stayed
was-
out of the
that was
conversation
creativity.
because
That is a
listen,
contribution
I
to the
like
culture.
2 songs
One
that he
song.
did. Like 2 of them were really, and they got love from the black culture a lot. You understand?
Lose
It was
Yourself.
well, then it's 3.
I like Lose Yourself.
Lose Yourself, Stan, and Superwoman.
Superman,
I'm not your
Superman. I'm not your
That got
Superman.
Had a nice beat.
And listen, here's why sometimes I really do like Eminem, because if you look, his best friend was a black person. You understand
Yeah,
what
that's
I'm saying?
no. Eminem respects the culture. I
listen,
give him that.
And he respects it, so that's what makes me put him
Exactly.
in a caliber
He has
of like.
never been a
he's
culture
definitely
vulture
not
is
one
what
of
I'm
my
saying.
least favorites, and he
reason
sit
why-
right in the middle.
The reason why I'm not going to call him a culture vulture because Eminem has never used the fact that he sells millions of records as the reason why he's nice.
Ever.
No,
I'll give him
ever.
that. But
Ever.
he also understands why
Of course he does.
sells
Of course,
millions
of course he
of course
does.
he does.
That's
what I'm
all.
saying.
First of all, it's
And been a
controversial.
complaint of his in some of the
It's
songs.
just like-
he doesn't make no excuses about
It's just like
Right.
when
I
Kid
give him
Rock
that
first
one.
came out. Remember, Kid Rock was wild as shit when he first came out. You understand?
And teetered on that hip hop line until some shit. Yeah.
He started doing this rock and roll
Right,
shit and everything
right,
else,
right.
and that was his lane. So we get it. But the difference is this: white people, once again, they get the opportunity to even have those flip floppy type
You're
of
right,
careers.
you're
It's
right.
just that and the third, 'cause we can't do that. We can't do that. We gotta hit the first time. See, I understood when Diamond was naming the Canvas Ones and all that stuff. Yo, I get it. That wasn't your time.
It wasn't
That
my time,
was
exactly.
wasn't
Yeah, it's
your
not
time.
relatable to me.
So time
How old
is
are
different. But
30. I'll be 30 years next month.
30 this year.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying, but it's different. You got an older brother, but
I
it's
understand.
one of those you have to understand what was going on
Right,
at
right,
the
right.
time, and when you hear the actual lyrics. Like My Philosophy is one of my top 5 songs ever. That album is a top 5 album to me, and I don't even personally do top 5s. Me and Diamond talk about this. I do top 5s based on the era. Like I'm
Right.
talking about my first favorite rapper was Grandmaster Caz.
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
And
See,
he's most rappers' one of their
exactly.
favorite rappers.
He was like,
yeah.
see, the thing about it,
nice.
the thing about it is when you came
one
up
of
in
them niggas
New
in
York,
leathery suits.
we saw it early. We saw it first.
Okay, so basically you're saying that's like the Big Daddy Kane and Jay-Z thing. You understand? I respect Big Daddy Kane and his thing so bad because Jay was a part of his team.
But look, you
was
can't
underneath him.
you
I mean,
can't
but-
like Jay-Z and not like Big Daddy Kane.
That's
It's
basically
impossible.
what I'm saying.
Right.
You
Yeah.
understand? But again, ask this young, like you said, it's a general rate. You got to put it in generations because ask this young generation who Big Daddy Kane is. They gonna look at this like, who the fuck is he?
Because they're spoiled.
Listen,
they're spoiled
they don't.
too.
They don't know the foundation of Jay. You
And they don't
understand what
wanna
I'm-
know it.
They don't.
Don't
First
care.
off, you know what kills me with younger dudes now? I'm sorry to cut you off. This is what kills me with younger dudes now. They don't really know about Jay, but this is what they do. They fear Jay.
Oh, that's
because-
nigga.
No, this is what they fear Jay because
Oh, his money
I call
status and what he
Jay.
do.
I call Jay the big joker. I call Jay the big joker.
Elaborate.
No, this is what I mean by the big joker.
Okay.
Spades. What's bigger than the big joker?
Nothing.
Nothing can beat the big
'Cause he
joker.
can pull out any number.
Because it's for these younger dudes. They don't want to say I can rap better than these older dudes. They look at everything else. I'm making more money. I'm on TV. I'm doing this, that, and the third. See, they can't pull that card with Jay.
Jay.
So what they do is they humble themselves when it comes to Jay because
That's true.
They're looking at them like, damn. I don't really fuck with this nigga, but I don't have more money.
Right,
than him.
right.
I don't really
And
fuck
you
with him,
can't do
and
the
I
moves
don't
he
have
do.
the accolades
Exactly.
he has. So I can't. It's no angle for me to go with him. That's why my boys LOX, why nobody bothers them, because their angle is, nigga, we get busy on the mic. We don't care how much money you got, and that's why the Jays of the world be like, them niggas. Come on, you heard Jay, and Jay is a snob. Everybody knows it. I might bark at X and spit at the locks. Other than that, I don't be fucking with cats. Like Jay, he tells you straight up and down. Nobody bothers the locks. Because them niggas, they portray themselves as the brokest rappers ever, which they're not.
No,
because
right.
niggas is all millionaires.
Right.
But their whole thing is, yo, when we had a problem, that's my thing. Eminem. And I like Eminem.
Okay.
When they had that beat with Ja Rule,
I remember.
he got involved.
He did. He got involved in the.
When Jay had beat with 50, niggas stood on the sideline like, yo, we good. And Jay didn't really throw a shot at him, but he said something that I believe if Eminem was anybody else, he might have responded. This nigga said, no, you ain't got nothing for me. So that's basically telling 50,
your man said, right, man, no.
Because if he felt the way, he could have said something back.
Right.
And I like Eminem, but I believe he just gets too much credit for stuff. I'm looking like, yo, Tupac to me is not a super bar dude whatsoever.
At all.
He a lyricist.
He's a lyricist.
He can give you a visionary
in
picture.
terms of
and
now
then
his
you-
lyricism may not be at the level of the. First of all, I never believed he rapped actually better than Biggie. I'm talking about just in terms of rapping.
No.
Okay.
But
He did not.
they did their type of lyrics differently.
Right.
Tupac's a hard lyric from Tupac for me is there's no way I could pay you back. But the plan is to show you that I understand. That's heartfelt.
Right.
That ain't pizza.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
That ain't pizza. That shit you like. I feel like if you got a single mom, you like, damn. Not I sit back with this bag and this weed and this weed, it gets me the most weed. That just sounds
pretty good.
cool.
That sounds
It
pretty good to me.
Cool, but then when you walk out, you like,
Yeah, it didn't. Yeah,
what are
it's
you
just,
talking about?
right.
What is it?
They don't play his jams though. They don't play his
It
jams.
just
They don't play his
sounded
jams.
Good, and that was it. And that's the whole thing. We do this all the time. We allow white people to appropriate our shit, and then we put them on a higher pedestal.
Right. So back to the main point of what we were
Self-hate.
talking about. Yeah. So with misappropriation. Now to put a little bow on that, I feel like there are. This is why we had this conversation about cultural misappropriation, because there are exceptions like Eminem, who is not a culture vulture, but then you have artists like Miley Cyrus, or an artist currently who's going down the Miley Cyrus road, Katy Perry, where they make their money off of hip hop. You fucking Mike Will and you're getting a couple beats off of him, but then when you're ready to transition or quote unquote grow up, you leave hip hop behind because you're prominent now and you're famous, you're on the forefront.
Of
So
course.
I leave that immaturity
You know,
behind
Of
me.
course.
Associated
It's
with
right.
it.
Now Katy Perry is doing the exact same thing now. She was at the height of her fame with the Super Bowl left shark or whatever was going on to have Super Bowl show. And then she fell off for a while. Then when she comes back, she's around Amigos. She's got songs with Nicki Minaj. This is what they do.
But
They
wasn't
come
Katy
back-
Perry pregnant? Like, not to take up for, but she was pregnant. Or
But
something. And that- and like a little bit-
her star fell. She's been gone for a while. Now that she's come back, she's on the back of hip hop. Now she's done things with hip hop artists before, but what's to say that she's not going to take the same route?
Let me say this. And here's why you can't really put Katy Perry all the way up there. Mike Will makes a astounding amount of music. You understand? Versatile for hip hop, rap, R&B, country. He can give you a song for any genre that you want.
Mike Will made it.
You understand? Okay. All right. But here's Katy Perry was a mom. Like I've really followed Shorty, like her career, or
Got a
whatever.
soft spot for us. Yeah.
No, like she's cool. Like I dig her music, and beyond her music, I'll try to get to know
Who the artist is, right?
Who the artist is. You understand? To have some respect for him. I'm just not gonna say, oh, I like this song, and there's be a, ooh, I'm Katy Perry. No,
Is she
that
a
ain't-
vulture is the question,
Exactly.
though.
No.
You don't feel like she's
What has she really done on them standards? Okay, LeBron
Just like
LeBron
Britney
James
Spears
is
was,
more of a culture
just like
vulture than
Madonna
Katy Perry.
was.
How can LeBron James be a culture vulture? He's actually black. He's the culture.
But,
Yeah,
okay,
he's
listen.
of it.
He's the culture, but did you see how the whole nigga thing played out? That's what I mean. Like he's making more of it and took it on different levels that it didn't have to be.
He might not have
And that-
articulated it correctly, but
That's
he's
what white people
he's
do.
in the
You can't
no,
be a culture vulture
can't be
simply by the definition. The definition is the adoption or use of the elements of one culture by members of another culture. So LeBron James can't be a culture vulture
He's of the culture.
Yeah, he's of the culture. But these white girls that try to do Beyonce's type of records, you know what I mean?
Beyonce doing white girl type of records. So what that mean? Her dance moves are from white women. So what are you talking about?
What white records does
Did
Beyonce
you
do?
not see that little clip on?
we saw the clip.
But
And that's,
it's unfeasible to see that this woman never seen this before. Mind you, she has choreographers.
They've seen it.
They've seen it.
Yeah,
You
right,
understand
right.
what I'm
They've seen
saying?
it.
So again, it didn't just
might not have seen
originate
it
it
before, though.
from out of the sky. She didn't make this. It originated from way back then, and she just her and her team.
I'm just saying,
wanted
this
to
is
the
dude.
forefront.
I forgot the dude. He's like, I think it's
bad.
that's right. I think it's the dude KM or whatever that's his name, the
Who?
neo soul dude or whatever. Kim. Yes.
Kim, yeah.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay.
I think he did a version of Liberian Girl.
Okay.
Female I was dealing with. Yeah.
Chemistry.
Hold
You're
up,
talking
hold
about
up.
chemistry, right?
Hold up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
on that album.
Yeah, okay.
He did a version of it. Female I was dealing with at the time, she had it playing. She was like, "Yo, this is Kim. This is great." La da da da. I was like, "This is Liberian Girl."
Right.
She
Never heard it.
Michael
Right.
Jackson. That's the whole thing. She never heard it. So the whole appropriation thing, but he's black. So I can go for that.
Okay.
I can
Right.
go for that.
So,
Like, yo. So before, because I know where you want to go at, my thing is this. I don't like this whole thing that black people do. Well, we can't complain about it because we do it. You damn right. If somebody black did some shit, yo, I'm of the culture, yo, I'm going to do the right thing by that person,
Right.
get their permission, this, that, and the third. I'm not going to jack, I'm not going to rob them of
Right.
it. And I'm going to give you a perfect example of straight rob. Steely Dan, Black Cow. That's boom, boom, boom. That's deja
Okay,
vu.
oh, yeah.
Do you know that they got 100% of the publishing? Lord Tariq and Peter Guns did not make a dime off of deja vu. They didn't make a dime. They made money by performing it.
Right.
Okay,
By
okay.
performing it.
Got you.
That's it. That's why they was all over the place. And Lord Tariq is one of my favorites. My dude, he's nice. I like Lord Tariq. But
Okay.
that song, they got 100% of the publishing took from them.
That happens
And-
a lot, though.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But the difference is this.
because you don't-
Steely Dan and
Could
them.
have gave him something.
No, Steely Dan and them. And it's so crazy because when we get off, y'all get a chance to go on there. They're mocking it. If
real?
you go on YouTube, the original beat is playing. It's Steely Dan, and it's the other dude sitting right next to him, and they like this. The beat is playing. They was like, "Uptown, baby, we get down, baby, for the crown, baby," laughing because they stupid.
They
They
made
really
all
want to
this
say
money,
stupid niggas. We got all their money, and we ain't write a lyric on the joint. But they got the whole publishing. White people ain't doing that to each other fully.
Right.
They gonna have that conversation.
They didn't do Vanilla Ice like that.
They gonna have
Yeah.
that conversation.
He stole the
They
shit
gonna
out
have
that song.
conversation.
He stole
They at least
everything.
gonna have that conversation with us. Now we can take y'all shit, and the difference is white people they get us because we're rooted in a lot of times in fear,
Right.
fear of not being able to take care of our families,
Right.
fear of not being able to take care of ourselves.
The damage the
You know what
motherfuckers
I'm
might
saying?
do to you.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm
And
like,
to-
yo, it's a lot of these things is not based off of, oh, you should know better. Yeah, it's been a few of us that cracked through that slid through the cracks and made some real good decisions based off of some bad decisions that somebody else made. But
right.
for the most part, that's why I don't be killing people when I hear about these stories. Like we killed TLC and the Beyoncés and all them other groups that came before, and that's about how they so stupid. They got jerked. How they stupid? They ain't never seen $50,000 at one time.
Right,
You see
right.
what I'm saying? Like, yo, that's more
that's-
money than you've ever seen.
That's
in your
another
life.
thing when we talk about cultural misappropriation and being culture vulture. Yes, our culture is able to be preyed upon because that's our commodity. That's what we have to offer. That's our biggest export as black people. We offer our talent.
Yes.
There you
We,
go.
we offer our singing skills. We offer our rapping skills. We offer our athletic ability. Because and it's hard to take that back because
We done gave it
give
away
it. We
so
gave
much.
it to
We
them
gave it
here.
away.
Like yeah,
There's no fight for it.
It's the
Again,
whole-
the
it's
fight
the
was
whole-
lost a long time ago.
You work in a school system like me. It's the same as when they be like, this teacher's having a problem in the class. Go get Mr. Epps. Every time that teacher says, go get Mr. Epps, she's giving up her power.
Exactly.
You can't get it back because the kids may calm down once Mr. Epps comes there. But after a while, the kids is like, you not doing
nothing,
nothing.
right.
So I ain't worried about you because you already gave your power up. You already gave it up. And that's what black people, that's what we do all the time because it's easy. But at the same time, we don't own too much of things to actually get to that point. We were talking about Oprah and her situation. And I was talking with my wife about it. We had kind of the same views, but she looked at certain things a little differently. This is how I looked at it.
Okay.
This is how I looked at it. Oprah is an Oscar winner.
Yep.
She didn't get nominated. She won.
Sure.
She won. Why hasn't she took it off? See now, people. I'm not
As an
talking
actress,
about. I'm
right.
not talking about the Parkers. That was cool.
You mean Monique?
Great.
You mean Monique? Monique.
Monique.
You said Oprah.
You
Yeah,
said
Monique.
Oprah,
Monique.
yeah.
Yeah, right.
So
Yeah, right. Okay.
exactly.
Got you.
Monique, thank you.
Uh-huh.
She's won an Oscar.
Right.
Why she took it off?
Why is she taking off? Right.
I'm gonna tell you why. For the simple fact, it could be 1,000 other reasons too, but
She didn't want to play that
she
thing.
understands. But this is my thing. Oprah understands.
Monique.
There's
Monique?
I keep saying Oprah.
Hold on, I'm gonna ask this personal
Ain't they
question.
both from Baltimore?
No,
No.
Oprah made her start.
Oprah
she made
was
her
a
start here, but she-
newscasting and she was an anchor here.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Monique's
My
from
bad.
Monique's born and raised.
That's
Yeah,
fine. We don't
right.
claim that.
Y'all need to. That she's a billionaire.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, she come back show love. She come back show love every once in a while.
But she don't claim us.
Excuse me, y'all.
she
Monique.
don't.
Monique.
Don't
My fault. My fault. Monique. Monique has been in the industry long enough to understand there's levels.
Right.
There's levels. And until you actually get on that level, yo, you're gonna have to eat some crow.
Yep.
You're gonna have to eat some crow. And going on YouTube and having people champion you that can't do shit for you, like, yo, you can't be on there talking about, I would have Oprah, Tyler Perry, and Lee Daniels suck my dick. Yeah, that should sound cool for some street shit.
Right,
Like, yo,
but
she
it-
don't give a fuck. Now, this is where she messed up to me. She gave them an out of any wrongdoing that they might have really have done because they didn't get a chance to respond back because she came out so brash. Now when the cameras get thrown in their face, they can play the, hey, yo, you know what? Hey, I thought me and Monique was on great terms. I just had a script for her. I don't know what this is about. Even in the back of their mind, they looking like they can play the victim now.
Right.
But yet, this is an industry that you still have yourself a part of, and you acting like you want out of it. It's just not going to happen.
It doesn't work.
There's
This is
better ways
conflicting
to
interests.
do it.
Right, exactly.
But we blow each other up like that in public. We don't see why they doing that like that. And when they do it, they just go over the top though. So I can say that.
They do
Why
some
they just go over the
extreme
top?
shit, some
They'll
extreme
just
bullshit.
fight or
Fucking kill you.
somebody might get killed. You know what I'm saying?
I wanna
They
kill
do
you.
shit. But with us, we'll just diminish ourselves right in the public eye and
Infighting,
just sit back.
man.
That's because, like I said earlier, we gave up the fight a long time ago. You understand? I really do believe after the generation of your grandparents, my grandparents and stuff, that fight won to have that respect. You know what I'm saying? Like back then, they were like, no, fuck that. Fuck that white power. We're going to do our own and make our own and build our own brand. You understand what I'm saying? That fight was given up to fuck it. Let's just get it from them. We ain't got, we ain't got to work hard. Fuck it. You understand what I'm saying?
LeVar Ball would have flourished in the 60s.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
With
of
his
course.
idea.
Of course.
I know I was clowning him with his sneakers and stuff, but on some real shit, he would have flourished in the 60s because we would have bought that shit
Exactly.
just because it was him.
Exactly.
But now, as times go on, like you said, white is better. We've been brainwashed, myself included.
But you want me to tell you what? To a certain extent, because remember, even in our era, the Jay-Z's and stuff, DKNY, when they blatantly used to come back out when hip-hop had its highest stands, some of the highest labels, liquors, all of that.
And they marketed to us.
They said
we don't want your money.
They said we don't want your money. But here's where I conduct the people that still have the smarts, like you were saying, the ones who slip through the crack. They said, "Fuck y'all, we're gonna make our own liquor," and then we started branding ourselves. Now, if 20 more of us had that mentality, fuck them, we would do it. You understand what I'm saying?
But
like
we got the one up. I think black people, the issue is, the problem is we have the one up mentality.
But don't have the will.
We know, no, we got the will personally, but they don't have it in terms of the overall. Because the difference is this. I always used to say things like this, like, and I'm bouncing back and forth between entertainment and sports, it's all the same thing. Imagine if a LeBron James would have went just to a black college. Like, you can't say, because we off in the hood, I want to go D1 because I want to be on TV. Wherever LeBron James would have went, the
TV
cameras would have followed.
Exactly.
The cameras would have
Because of
followed.
his talent.
But the difference is, there's going to be another LeBron James. Not saying him, but in terms of a hype recruit, this, that, and the third. But somebody has to be the first.
Somebody has to be the first, right.
Because the floodgates aren't open
That's
at
the same.
all.
And to touch on what you were saying about LeBron and how he is trying his best with the moves that he makes when he feels disrespect is being brought to his culture, he addresses it. In the same way, he's trying to take back power for the player in the NBA with the way his contracts are set up. He got Dan Gilbert's nuts in the vice grip. He's on a 2-year contract with a 1-year option. So if shit don't work out this year, I'm gone. But it keeps the pressure. It keeps his owner not being complacent, so he doesn't get stuck with a team like he had when he got swept the first time in Cleveland. And those type of things make me an advocate for him. But at the same time, when you overhype your plight, it gets lost on us.
And that's the whole thing.
Chuckles D.
I laugh because he came full circle, and I think that this is all connected, the sports and everything, because we'll look at LeBron as overhyping the plight, but when the white boys play the Holocaust card, I done seen mad white directors play the Holocaust card, and they don't say it's overhyped. They just be like, it's just their struggle, and they just be. But our shit's overhyped.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because once again, the white people who really believe slavery was just a thing, like in actual bondage. Because in their mind, well, you're not in chains anymore.
Right.
I'm not, like, the chains are different now.
Right.
The chains are different, and that's the part.
The mental
this
damage
the part
is already
know.
done.
This
The
is the part that they know,
listen.
but they won't admit to it. They don't want it, and we fall into that trap. Not me personally, but we fall into that trap. Yo, slavery's over. It wasn't all white people.
Slavery was never
but you've
over.
been put this. I'm sorry. If you're white, some way down the line, your family has benefited from the slave trade. So granted, I'm not holding you responsible, saying, yo, you're one of the. Play this. The difference is this: we right out here on 25th Street and everything. The minute you walk just a mile
You
right
in the
down
hood.
street, everything says Weinberg on it.
Uh-huh.
Let something happen to a Weinberg.
But that's a Jewish, because listen,
Yeah.
again, but
Yeah.
that goes back to two things you said that I said earlier, as far as the Bill Maher thing. Like I said, how does that make somebody feel? Obviously, somebody in his family owns some niggas. They sit around and joke about niggas because it rolled off the motherfucking tongue too easily. You understand what I'm saying?
But at the same time, when Bill Maher says that, who's checking him? You say something about some Jewish people, you say something about the Holocaust,
Hey,
you play it off.
listen.
They're going to
Listen,
come
why
see you about it.
was
Nobody-
Arsenio Hall first incarnation of a
right?
show? Why was he taken off air?
I never knew that.
Y'all never knew?
I know. I thought.
Why was he taken off
He
air?
made a Jew joke.
No,
Okay.
he had because of guests that he chose to have on his show.
Oh, yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
The same reason he got off the first this last time, too,
No,
right?
once he put it up, Louis Farrakhan. That was the
Bingo.
joint.
So
That was
my point is that
Anti-Jew, yeah. Anti-Jew.
yeah.
right.
So it's like
Remember that show.
if you look at any of those type of shows if Bill Maher was black and he made a different type of joke,
he'd be done
he'd have been done.
Exactly.
Henceforth, and
President Obama did one thing that Trump did, he'd have been done. Now
let
I'm
me-
telling
let me-
all
let
the
me
shit
say
Trump
this.
did. He
Man,
just
listen.
one thing.
Let me say this, and this is because, again, the mental damage is already done, and people feel as though they can't do anything or say anything about it. You understand what I'm saying? It's, believe it or not, it's one nigga somewhere high up that can, even if they can't get the problem solved, they can rattle some shit about feeling some type of way. You understand what I'm saying? Because
Why rock the boat? Because y'all gonna stand up for me.
There will
But-
never
and-
be
and-
a
but
change
listen,
in policy.
and that's why they won't rock the boat for us, because again, they know we're not going to do anything if they put their neck out
It's
there
a
for us.
treadmill, and it's going to keep happening over and over again because the people who are feeling the pressure are never in power.
Yeah.
And until somebody who has felt that pressure is in power, nobody's going to be able to open up the gates for it. And that's Barack Obama included, because he's a Harvard graduate, Hawaii native, and he's a politician, and he's an elitist. So at the end of the day, he can't feel what we feel because he's not able to relate to it. So it's going to take something catastrophic, a government shutdown and a rebuild of something for people who have come from nothing to be in power on top, because as long as power is up there, there's always going to be power up there.
People don't understand the people that come from nothing is the one who really controls it. They just don't know how to control the power they give to other people.
It's probably
You
power in the
understand?
masses,
You
man.
understand what I'm saying? Like, look, if I didn't want to pay my GBG&E bill, you gonna turn my shit off. Basic. If I go to a higher power and explain to them why I ain't pay my shit, there's a chance it might come back on. You understand what I'm saying? Again, they don't kind of, how do I say this? We don't put the knowledge of the power we really do hold higher, where we need to put it. We have power, we just don't know how to use it.
We don't
and,
unite.
and because you don't know how to use it, you don't even know how strong that powerful force is.
Our power,
You
our
understand what
power,
I'm saying?
our power would lie in unity. which
yeah.
there's not going to be.
Yeah, black
Listen.
unity.
Because
It's an urban myth.
first off, there's no leaders. There's no leaders in terms of that.
We got
Because
Al Sharpton.
Nobody's
No,
willing
No.
here's our leaders. They just
What-
don't
what
lead
about,
for us.
what about-
Oprah is a leader.
what about
She
Jesse
can,
Jackson?
Oprah can rattle noise.
Michael Jordan?
You understand what I'm saying? Oprah can rattle the Oprahs, the
They
Jay
need a goal.
Z's.
They need a goal.
Taylor
Like
Smiley.
it's
But
it's
they
people.
They don't see faith
D.L.
in
Hughley.
us, so they don't put the faith. You
I'm gonna say
understand
that.
what I'm
They
saying?
don't know the goal. I think we early in the fight from the standpoint of they're acquiring wealth, they getting power. You know what I mean? It may not happen in this generation. It's an ongoing thing we have to build. Then we got to harness our economic power, meaning we got to buy and support certain things.
We got to make it and we got to reach back.
It's worrisome because we're so
the
ignorant.
talented
We're
That
so
didn't happen.
really.
The talented tenth.
That's a book.
That,
Yeah,
that,
I-
You're right.
and that add- and that added and that's and that was and I don't want to put you off track for what you were saying, but that whole light skin dark skin thing, because it was Langston Hughes and all them that was supposed to
Reach back and never
because
did.
Y'all was the ones
With
that-
W.E.B.
that-
Du Bois
that was
on
going
weak
to be
ass.
able to get in the door.
Right.
So it could be
And Booker,
because of,
right.
oh,
Okay.
so they messed with y'all because so boom, y'all really with us.
Right,
Yo,
right.
Y'all get through. Once y'all get through and smash, y'all supposed to
Come
reach
right
back.
and get us.
They didn't
I'm
reach
sorry,
back.
Darkness. It's nice up here for
They
us.
didn't
Sorry.
reach back.
Sorry.
Hey, we talk about people that they named some. Langston Hughes, 8 for the Brandos.
Yeah,
Like, yo,
the boys. Yeah, right,
they
right.
never reach back.
Exactly.
And it's like this. Then this is what we do. This is what we do as black people. Yo, you gotta get it on your own. Nah.
No, listen,
You gotta
it's
reach back.
unity in numbers. Every other culture besides the black culture, whether you Dominican, Chinese, what they do when they here, when they come to
Dominicans are black people. They don't even unite with
no,
us.
what I'm saying is, what they do is, no matter whether they are black or not, when they come here and they flourish, what's the one thing they do? They send it back
send it
home.
back.
That we don't
go get
send,
their
like you said,
people.
we don't reach their hand back. You understand?
No, we right there for what we doing. So if we open up that store or that barber shop, that money is going into that particular household, and that's about it. Maybe one more extended family household, and that's it. And that's the whole thing. See, this is the thing about black people. We know all the answers, but we refuse to do them. We refuse to do them because, once again,
Shit's
it's
hard.
fear.
It's hard.
We have fear.
hard.
We have fear on our side because the difference is we know by giving and helping somebody else, we may lose position,
Yeah,
and
I would say
we may have to
we
sacrifice
live with-
finances.
Yeah, because
and
look,
we're not
it's been
willing to do
plenty of-
that. So you know what? I can't put this. Take the basketball player, and I'm not going to use his name, but you got basketball players in every inner city that the highest level of education in any household might be mother and father, if they're lucky, is high school.
You're
If they're
absolutely
lucky,
right.
and if
You're
not,
absolutely
if not high
right.
school, they're dropouts.
You're absolutely
If
right.
if they're lucky. Now, they got the best basketball player in the country. 1 of 5, let's just say. It's
Okay.
only 4 of the people that people are saying it's y'all 5. I can take you but so far. But him over here, who happens to either be white, but let's just keep it black. He can take you to that next level because we can only take you but so far.
Yeah.
But you know what? We won't let him go with them. Because if we let him go with them, we lose our
out.
position.
Right.
We lose our position. So you know what? We would rather hold you back here and give you some
But here's- okay.
bad decision making.
So here's the thing,
just
though,
so you can
and this
be around us.
and this goes back to
Is
what
that-
Aries said at the very beginning of how when you take your money and you earn it, you have a sense of home. So you got somewhere to send that back to.
Mm-hmm.
Where's our home? Right? Because Africans don't fuck with black Americans.
Yeah, they don't.
They don't.
They don't.
Because again, even though they feel as though they're closer to the reality of nigga slavery.
Now, I
and
think
then-
they think they better than us. Too.
No, because they're the ones that didn't get taken.
Listen, because
I
of
stay
those
home.
facts, you understand what I'm saying? Because of those facts, and because we do what they call so much frivolous shit with our money, and again, don't send back for our kind or reach back for our kind when we get, they don't have a respect for it. You understand what I'm saying? No matter if them niggas walking around in flip-flops, they send that money back home. No matter what, they make sure their
'Cause
elders.
they have a sense of home.
Exactly.
They know where their home is.
and they feel as though we don't have a sense of that, so
I-
they don't respect
'cause
us,
I feel
just
like-
like white people.
Our home is here.
Yeah, I think like black Americans in the back of their mind always know that shit can be worse. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like as a Mexican, like you can go outside, you get work, like, but you know they made us work, nigga. Like that happened to us. So that fear always lies within the back of our
Hey,
head.
you gonna do it again.
Oh shit, you gonna get out of here, and if you get out of here, where's that leave me? We all have a sense of self preservation because that's
The
it's
number
been
one rule
mentally
is-
said, yeah.
That's
It's
number one
like
right,
in every
self-preservation.
book, it's in every book.
But at the same time, like I said, we do a lot of these things, and besides reaching back and fear and all these things that consume us and everything, I just feel we don't look at things for what it really is, and we don't check enough people on things. When I was saying earlier, like, yo, I've had conversations with white dudes before, and they be like, yo, I don't really see anything wrong with the N-word. I'm like, well, I do if you say it, because you don't mean it how I mean it.
Right.
And I don't want to hear this. Yo, me personally, one of the things I laugh at is that whole ER and A thing.
right.
She's all the same. If you're white,
Nigga,
you
nigger,
can't say it.
nigga.
You can't say it to me at all. And my thing is this: people try to say, well, you can't have a monopoly on the word. Yes, I can. And I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you how I can have a monopoly, or especially on that word.
Because that shit came
You know
from
what?
my background.
It came as nothing, as not a term of endearment.
Nope.
This is how every time I think of the word nigga being used by somebody white, I always have a vision in my head. The vision is this: we're sitting in the big house or the outhouse. We've been in the field all day. we ain't just picking cotton though. We picking Baisley, parsley. We picking all
We
kind of
feeding them
things.
motherfuckers.
Hold up. So we doing all that. So when they ready to eat, they throwing us the worst part of the pig.
scrap.
So they throwing us the scrap.
That's
Hold up.
what-
So they throwing the scraps. So they in the big house thinking, oh, we threw those niggas the worst part. They should be happy to be eating.
Exactly.
So then, about 20 minutes later, they in the big house like, the fuck is that smell? So they come over, hey, Jasper, what the fuck is that? And he's like, nothing. This is something that we call, what do we call it, Jew? Bacon. Yeah, bacon. Such and such. They took a bite. This shit tastes good. You know what? I'm going to need you to make this for everybody in the big house now. My thing is this. You can't give me the worst of something.
Right.
And then when I make something of it,
wanna
now
take
you
it.
want to take
Take
it back.
it.
Right.
Now that's the N-word.
Exactly.
But
That's the
again,
N-word.
because you don't know how to use it. You understand what I'm saying?
But what it is
never get
that
it right.
we
You never earned it.
We are fly. Like we know how to flip everything. Like we
right.
can take shit that you know what I mean, like clothes that
that's
that
been
wasn't
our life.
slick and make it
That's
slick.
what
Or,
we
like,
are
can do
born,
everything.
and that's what I was saying
They-
earlier.
they-
It's in our DNA. It is.
They took us from nothing, brought us over
It is
here.
a part of the black, whether you're brown, caramel, complexion, high yellow, but it is a part of your genetic status to come from these things and these environments. You understand what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck how many years cats evolved from lions to tigers. Because it's genetically in their system, one of them got the trait. Somebody got the trait. You understand? Genetically, one of us was a hunter. I don't know whether it's your family, but like he said, we took that shit from nothing and made it something. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why they take everything from us. That's why I said everything. Because like you said, they took the bacon. Didn't they just take it? They took his bacon. They took the bacon. They take everything. And that's what I mean. You gave us nothing, and no matter whether we had everything and you took it.
And
even
they
when you
try to
gave
take rap.
Even when you
They tried to take the NCAA.
Everything.
They
from us.
actually put this. I've been saying it for the past 2 years.
took the
Rap,
business side.
rap is
Oh, yeah.
exactly
Oh, yeah.
where
What
white
they didn't
people
want
wanted
it
it
to
to
be.
be. It took them 40 years to do it.
They controlled
but
it.
now they have it exactly where it wants to be.
Rap
Because
stars are the new rock stars.
put this. Not only just the rock stars. Here go. Look at the music that gets pumped. So this is the part that people kill me about with the. Well, it was drug use back then. No, but the difference was this. That shit was shunned upon. You couldn't be. You
Hell
couldn't
no.
talk about how much you're a fiend and be successful.
Exactly.
How do we have all these rappers now? Where's this generation's self-destruction? Heal yourself. You see what I'm saying?
Smiley pretty
Human
sick.
education against lies. This is, they will never let.
my friends are
they
dead.
will never let My Philosophy or Ice Cube's, shit, hell, today's a good day. What you call it? What's the other joke by Cube? When you talk about the white folks, and he was like, "Be true to the game."
Yeah,
Those
be true to the game,
Be
yeah.
true to the game.
That's
Those
what
songs are never come back around. But this so-called mumble rap and everything else, we want these.
Well, we look
dudes
like
acting-
buffoons.
Because exactly, X-Clan and them, they couldn't come out with nothing right
That's
now.
why they
some-
let.
we some rock
That's
with that.
why.
Couldn't even have a
Listen,
Wu-Tang
that's
right now.
why they have the little yachties and with
Lil Uzi
Lil
Vert.
Uzi Vert.
Lil Uzi
the
Vert.
little Uzi Vert and
It's my wheelhouse right here. Let's talk about this shit.
what's the? Let me see who else. Young Thugger with his
Thugger.
wild. That,
ABC. DVD.
That's a grown ass man in a skirt, man. Who else is a franchisee rapper now?
Future. It's the king of them. It's the king of mumble rap.
Future.
That's the guy.
Now, see, they teach it. Now, listen,
So cool,
they
though.
blast Future. Now, here's the thing: they blast Future so much, whereas though he out there now, and I think they invite his songs because more and more I hear more songs like, what's the song with the codeine?
Molly Percocet.
I heard that it's in a
Percocet.
jukebox in a white
Yeah,
club.
yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I really believe, since he's so self-destructive, they're gonna put him.
Yeah, he's your hero. Yeah, you got you niggas like
we
Future,
gonna
right?
play this nigga even more.
Because
Fuck
we
it.
know
They
the
gonna
next
make him.
generation of kids.
It's gonna
because
self-destruct
they,
himself.
They be like, oh, so that's what you have to do to be successful.
Molly Percocet.
They're
And so
gonna
they put 'em
self-destruct,
on.
exactly.
So they put that there.
Exactly.
And that's exactly why I said rap is exactly where white folks wanted
Exactly.
it for years.
So,
That's why I was
okay,
saying.
so with that being said, brother, how don't you like Kendrick Lamar?
Oh shit.
Oh,
He
yes.
woke as shit.
He's woke, but he's too woke.
He's too woke.
He's too woke. This is my thing.
Too woke.
He's too woke. And honestly, Kendrick has no real effect on the culture because nobody else is trying to rap like him. That's what I mean by effect. He really has no impact.
But they're not trying to rap like him, but he's saying the things that are supposed to be said and need to be said.
Is this.
He did a whole album about this shit and y'all hated
And
it.
that's cool. No, I don't hate him. This is what I'm
you
saying.
hated
just
that
said
album.
they wouldn't
Hated that
let-
album.
But
I hated that album.
here's a little controversy because I'm sitting in the middle and I'm hearing and listening to both of y'all. You just said they wouldn't let another rapper like that in. Dr. Dre let that nigga in.
Yeah, he did.
Dr. Dre stamped him, and that's what got him
No,
in.
listen.
That's
No
what
matter
got him
what,
in.
they respect that nigga.
No,
Whether
that's
they-
what stamped him
I
in
mean,
because
that's what I'm
it's
saying.
funny you brought up Dr. Dre because who did he stamp? Eminem.
But
That's what I'm
again,
saying. They didn't come from
he
left
was
field.
talented.
They were stamped by Dre.
listen.
Dre ain't make a beat
you're-
in 15 years.
You're absolutely right. But
Yes.
again, you said they would never let that type of conscious, aware. And they,
He's in. Okay.
Dre's reaching back.
Okay.
He's in.
Okay, Dre's with
He's
you.
Okay,
in.
bet.
So that's like
He's-
a 50-50 toss right
No,
there.
but how about this? He's in. Who else is in?
Besides him,
I never
that
really
does that?
said
And who is
anybody
he
else.
making want to be him? See, the difference is this. Everybody that dominated, those all didn't come out at the same time.
They didn't.
When Rakim came out, he shifted the culture. Like, yo, people are like,
Okay.
we can no longer rap this way. This
gotta
was
turn
cool.
around.
Now we got to be
Busta
on
Rhymes.
this.
Yeah,
Okay.
like
But that
Busta
doesn't
Rhymes.
mean we want you to be Rakim Part 2. But it's like, whoa, this is not going to sell anymore. Not even, and I don't mean sell in terms of actual money. Like, yo, this is not it anymore.
This is not the
is
hottest
not
thing,
it.
yeah.
We got to really step up. We got to be saying shit, like, for real.
But this is-
Kendrick doesn't have Migos has more impact on
And
the
this
culture
and
than-
that's wrong. That is
Yes.
wrong. That's wrong. And
Yes.
that's so where as,
I don't know
as
if it's
the culture-
wrong. I think that okay. So if you have a rapper who is not as talented but has the ear of people, and then you have somebody who's more talented but don't have that kind of ear.
Yep.
All you have to do is tweak the person who has the ear. All y'all got to do is
that's what I'm
convert
saying. It's
Quavo
on
and the
us.
rest of the Migos to start saying shit, the better shit.
No,
But let me
they're
say
not
this, are they
capable of
gonna-
saying better
but,
shit.
They just need to be enlightened. That's
No,
all.
and even if they get enlightened, that don't mean
They
they're gonna
young
be able
though.
to rap about
They
that
young.
shit.
I think they can.
I agree with both of y'all.
They
on
just
that.
young.
Because
They just
you
need to
have a-
become Muhammad
let me
Ali
say, like
from
he
Cassius
said,
Clay. You know what I mean? Just
that-
need to be-
Migos is what they want out right now. You understand that? Yeah. But again, to merge Kendrick Lamar and Migos there, Kendrick Lamar is not kind of self-destructive to his own, and Migos is kind of not all the way destructive, but a tad bit.
But you gotta understand, a lot of them, Future, and I don't think they look at it like self-destructive.
that's
they
just
are, but they not looking at it
lives,
like
yeah, that's just how
that.
they
They
feel.
just look at it like we being fly.
Wednesday. Yeah,
we just
motherfucker
doing
Wednesday.
our thing. You know what I mean? They looking at it like
So
that.
I don't feel like it's their okay. No, I do feel like an artist has a cultural responsibility. Like that, you shouldn't put out goofy shit. But if that's your life, that's your life. It's up to us to stop paying attention to this bullshit. Kendrick Lamar is a better and more talented rapper.
Yeah.
It's up to the gatekeepers, media outlets, and people who have who are influencers or tastemakers. It's up to us to put it out there and to hype what is the better.
I'm glad you said that.
Just because Migos is good, yeah, there's space for Migos in rap, but they shouldn't be at the top. Like there's space for Drake in rap. He used to be TQ. He used to be Ray J. Somehow that nigga made it to the top.
TQ.
TQ the rapping
When's
singing
the
type
last time I heard somebody mention TQ?
That's what I'm saying, but that's the pocket that they used to be in.
I'm
It
glad you said
wasn't
that.
it wasn't that level.
I
that they could
disagree
attain.
though because my thing is this: we can't fault the art, we can't fault the supplier. We gotta fault the customers.
Yeah, that's what I said. Us. It's up to us.
Yeah,
it's up to us. It's part of-
But if everybody if all we listened to was Public Enemy and X Clan and every David Banner has switched and he's more conscious now.
Yeah,
if we listen to all that, that's not going to make people smarter. That's not going to make them make the right decisions. I think we put too much emphasis on the impact of music. I
Well,
just
no,
think it's just.
let me say this.
If you listen to love songs all the time, it's not going to make you a better lover.
Let me say
might.
no.
It
Hold on. Let me say it.
Because a track
And I'm
rapper
gonna
make
tell
you a
you.
better drug dealer.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you where you're totally wrong. In our era, look at the Jay-Z's and what they rapped about, and look at the men in our era and how they play themselves. They wanted out the streets. Fuck it, I'm gonna put my money here. I'm gonna put my money there. Versus these little niggas now, the streets is it. Nigga get a skinny belt, some jeans, we it. YFN. This nigga
Are y'all acting like Wu, boot camp, in that era, people wasn't in the streets?
No, what I'm saying
No.
is there's no
Y'all,
space
it's
for them.
always gonna be
But
people
there's
in
no-
the
Listen,
street.
there's
it's
no
not
space for
what what you do is how
Trap
you
rap is
listen,
just the New York
listen,
rap, drug rap
listen,
from the
listen,
90s,
you're
the
absolutely
Firm,
right. But
all
it's
the
not
Lucy,
what you
Lucky,
do,
all the
it's how
Italian
you
shit.
do
It's the
it.
same
Listen,
shit.
it's not what you do, it's how you do it. Wu-Tang and them Too Short been calling bitches, hoes, slapping, all that. But it's how they did it. You understand what I'm
And
saying?
at the same
And
time,
it made a difference.
there
You
was
understand?
a counter for everything like that. Like there was a Humpty Dance.
It
but at the
is,
same
you
time,
just gotta-
That
but-
shit wasn't the number
But here's
one
the
song
thing:
in the country.
it is out there. So here's the thing: now we got the internet. Radio, the commercial radio don't run everything. You can look on the internet.
And-
You can find whatever you're looking for. That's why I tell people about Atlanta. Anything you want in Atlanta is there. Is a whole gay lifestyle. Is black people with money down there. Is streets. Is drugs. Is music. It's
Whatever you want.
everything.
Yeah,
I call
If
it
you
the-
want it,
you
you can find it
I
down
call
there.
Atlanta the black New York. I really think like that's the black man's New York. For real, like
It's not. It's not as New York as this is. This is more New York than Atlanta, but it's more of a. It's more of a fake Hollywood
That's
type.
exactly
okay,
Hollywood.
you would give
Yeah,
me
Hollywood.
I've lived in Atlanta.
Me too.
Trust me, the regular day,
Yeah.
you like this is some country
It's,
shit.
yeah,
Like,
it's really slow, really. If you
very
think
slow.
about it.
I'm just
Very
talking
slow.
about far as like you said, there's a little bit of everything.
You can definitely get whatever. You can
understand?
get whatever.
More of a
you want.
Cali,
You-
yeah.
But honestly, you talk about a small part. That's why I'm saying
yeah,
it's a small
you
part.
understand
That's
what I'm saying?
nightlife.
That's
That regular,
what I mean,
that
like-
everyday living, you like this shit. I'm out. Like, this shit is over. Like, you just wake me up at 9 o'clock. Like that's
Look at his
it.
face though. He having memories of that.
Yeah, but I'm saying I had a good time there. But it was just like, yo, when people be like, you can't tell a New Yorker in Atlanta, yo, this is like y'all shit. I'm like, no, it's not.
No,
Yeah. It ain't even Baltimore,
let me
and we way
elaborate.
slower
Let me
than New York.
Elaborate. In Atlanta, like New York, I've been there. Manhattan has a lot of shakers and movers there. It's a lot of rich white people, wealthy white people in Atlanta also. Duly noted. But it's more
On the outskirts.
exactly.
Marietta.
It's more black noted for the millionaires.
Marietta.
You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I say it's
Gwinnett.
like
That's
the black
niggas.
New
Niggas
York. You
Gwinnett.
understand what I'm saying? Because all the shaker mover, it's just two different parts of the world. That's why I said that.
True that. True that.
This rap shit is whack now. And the difference is,
True that. True
this
that.
shit is whack.
You guys
This
aren't
shit
looking
is-
in the right
this
places.
shit-
There's some
No,
guys
that's the
out
whole
here.
thing. That's the whole
There's some
thing.
guys out here.
I don't see that's the whole thing. Why do I have to search? Like this is my thing. This is,
You got search.
this
gotta
is-
search. You gotta look
no,
for it.
That's the whole thing.
Hell yeah, you
That's
gotta
all.
search.
This whole thing. This whole thing. Maybe because I'm looking at rap from the very beginning.
Yeah.
You searched then because the streets told you what was the hot shit. You found out the streets spoke for you.
It's the internet
Yo,
now.
this is not. You got internet, all this shit. Yes, granted, I can find shit, but it's search. No, the talent was on the radio. See, people made commercial. This is what I hate when people try to make it look like, yeah, I'm not into that commercial shit. And I be looking like, nigga, why not? Because people fucking gave their blood, sweat, and tears for this rap shit to get on the radio. Because if you're old enough to remember,
They wouldn't play
they
our
said
shit.
rap was going to be a fad.
Right.
It was supposed to be done in like 1982. That's what I'm saying.
shit
People
right
don't get
there,
that. Like, they
yo.
don't get that.
I've never heard nobody say that before. That's so
That's so
key
true.
because there was a
It's supposed to be
time
a fad.
we couldn't hear it.
Right.
Like it didn't come on the radio, so it's just like they
When
just
they
wanted
came
it to be
out
on
with
the
all
radio.
these
Yeah.
new gadgets
Oh, you
and
right,
ways
yo.
to
That's so right.
Google and find, that's when shit got
Rap
stopped.
came on.
Magic.
Thank you. I'm glad you said that. Mr. Magic, rap came on from 10 p.m. to 12 a.m.
Yep.
That was it.
And then when
And you know
people
what you
started
did?
ex-
You had your boombox. I had my boombox. I recorded everything that came
With
on.
the tape, you
Because
go,
you're not gonna
spit,
hear it for the rest
spit.
of the day.
Right.
And this is what I have to deal
Do
with.
y'all
for the
remember
rest
when
of
they
the
used to
day.
sell the blank
That was
tapes?
it. That was it.
man.
You see what I'm saying? Like the streets used to talk about it like, yo, I would come outside. That's why I hate to do all this shit, but it's like, yo, I would come outside. I've seen Kubo D battle. Like, I've seen it. That's what I'm saying. So I'm looking like, these niggas wasn't having no deals. It was just like, yo, this nigga Mo D, he that nigga. La 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 la. Who gonna battle here? Who's gonna go here?
He had the crown for a minute.
Yeah, he did.
Exactly. That whole LL battle and shit. I'm looking like, yo,
This is
that
also
shit, that's why.
that's an era that has been lost at
You
this
know
point in
why?
time.
You know why it's been lost? You know why it's been lost? Because we have lowered the bar
Yeah.
purposely. And this is the thing, yo. I was with Rakim the other day. That shit was a great experience. I was so nervous, I was shaking. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit is all on Facebook, whatever. Yo, this is my thing. When I told that nigga he's top 5 any era, I meant that shit. Because I know what impact he had and has all the
culture.
culture completely. Now, my whole thing is this. This is what we really fucked up at. Rap is in this bullshit state, not for more than one thing. But the main thing to me is we put an age limit on it. That's what black people
That's
did.
very true.
We the only
put it
genre
as-
that put an age limit on our shit. Because, hold on, before you go, when Rakim was there, that shit wasn't a Locks crowd. That granted, the Locks is younger. They, you know what I'm saying? They kind of more moving and shaking now. You still had a lot of space in that shit. If that was Mick Jagger, he not in the soundstage. That nigga's at M&T.
Yeah, exactly.
He's at
It's
M&T. And we don't hear them saying, "Oh, those are the old heads." We do that shit to each other.
Right.
We do that to each other. We're not allowed.
Because it be young people in there. And them
Exactly.
Rolling Stones
But hold on,
concerts,
do you know
it be
that
young white people
but
in
the
there.
Rolling Stones and them will sell out before ours.
They almost
they always sell out.
because nobody's sitting around them saying, "Oh,
they all-
that's,
exactly.
that's him. We don't
You
want to see him
absolutely
on his
right. That's
own."
my
No,
point.
they introducing their
Yep.
kids and their kids' kids to these dudes.
But they
the
have a
difference is
respect for it. And see, that's the thing. We don't have somebody to,
And-
to this respect thing, to put these kids and make them have a respect for it. Because if you have respect for Jay-Z in any kind of way, you would know who based him and where his foundation
Let me
is.
air this nigga out real quick. Yo, Wayne, I know you listening. You be on that bullshit talking about Migos. Don't talk this New York shit versus me. You like the Migos. You ain't walking around. If you a Migos type nigga, that's you. I'm not a Migos type nigga. I'm not no nigga doing no lean, no styrofoam. You know them niggas can't rap. Don't talk that New York shit because before them niggas came out, all y'all niggas was coming up to me, yo, what's up, B? What up, yo? Trying to be down. Don't act like that. Y'all my dudes, but don't front on New York. Y'all niggas just started coming outside. But that's when I got to let them know. Because niggas know, because people try to take their shots in New York like, yo, dog, for real, quantity over quality, that shit don't mean nothing. You can have it's a million niggas out here rapping.
But listen,
It's a
again,
million niggas out here
if they had
Come
some
on,
respect,
baby.
you would know where certain foundations
Niggas
came from. Like, listen, any hip hop book, anything will tell you where the foundation of beatboxing, all of that stuff came
Breakdancing,
from.
yeah.
Breakdancing came from. For the white boys put techno on. You know, techno is nothing but a club version of our beatboxing.
Right.
For the white people who can't stay
Shout
on
out to my
this shit.
nigga Kim. Hashtag you wasn't there. That's another thing too. A lot of these niggas, they just don't get it. Yo, like, I'm talking to kids. Like, yo, see the difference is this. I'm 40 now. So if a nigga 30, that just sound cool. That should sound cool. Like, yo, y'all ain't too far. We all far. Because right now, when you're 40 and a nigga 30, it's just a little river. But when I was fucking 20 and you was 10, that shit was an ocean of a difference. Because when you was 10, you was still picking boogies out your nose, and in elementary school, I was fucking bitches in Morgan State. Totally different. You see what I'm saying?
Damn.
Like people let age
I'm gonna let it rock.
get older and just be thinking like, oh,
Right.
we all the same. We not
No,
the
we
same.
not.
You
No, we
wasn't
not.
there. That's what I'm saying. You
wasn't there.
So
I
you don't
wouldn't
have a
expect
respect
you to
for it.
understand. They don't have respect for it, and that's why once again. Jay-Z, the big joker, because they Migos and all these niggas. If I was to come right now, I know I can rap better than them niggas. And so no, niggas can say all that. Yo,
But-
you ain't know. But what they'll say to me, nigga, that nigga just a hater. He ain't getting no money. All right, yeah, but you suck. You see what I'm saying? Like that's not gonna change my
This
mind.
is also
'cause you got
between
bread.
between the definition of what I was saying about it being a past era. Now, you were there. You still love what you came from. We don't know that, and the younger people are in control of these new outlets.
Yes.
Yes.
So, I felt like there was a battle about 2 summers ago between real and fake.
Who?
Real artists and fake artists. Drake and Meek Mill. And Drake won that battle by a landslide.
Landslide.
In
So
public
who's real and who's
perception,
fake?
I believe Meek is the real one in that situation. And
When
Drake
you
is
said
the
why is he the real one? And-
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah, 'cause I think he's-
So you don't think
Okay,
you don't
I feel
think
like-
Drake is really fucking bitches?
no, I feel
You don't
like
think Drake? Hold up. You don't think Drake is really getting money?
I don't mean as
Okay,
far
hold
as
up.
a
You don't
look
think
good.
Drake is really living the lifestyle that he? What this makes him? He ain't never killed nobody in his
What
song.
I'm
He ain't
saying
fake.
what I'm talking about is that street realness.
Hold on.
And I'm
Is
talking
Meek
about-
is Meek really killing niggas
Got a long rap sheet. Is what I'm
for
saying.
killing niggas?
No, I'm not saying he's killing niggas. What
I
I'm
don't even
saying
think
is-
he have no violent offenses.
What I'm saying is the
Bang,
style.
bang.
You know what? You see where I'm going, right?
Yeah.
Meek is the fake one. Drake is the real one because Drake is talking about the shit he really do. He really emotional. He really fucking bitches. He really getting money. He really hanging with his friends in the six, and that's what the fuck he
But
do.
what I'm talking about is in culture of hip hop. Meek was the beginning.
Perceived. He's perceived as-
okay, but
as
his
real.
style, the style of music he makes
It's street.
is more relatable to the old style of music that you grew up on. Correct?
Damn it! All right,
Give me
I
that, right?
give you
got
that.
me that, right?
I
Okay.
give you that.
Now Drake's music
Okay.
is the future. It's pop influenced. It's got international taste to it, and he's taking that, but he's taking that from hip hop.
He flipped the Hammer MC Hammer
Drake?
style, put more style with it.
Drake did that.
I like Drake.
Now,
I like Drake. I like
what I'm
Drake for what
saying
he
is,
does.
but that
You got
is
kids?
What, yeah, I got kids.
Which one would you let your kids listen to? Which artist would you let your kids listen to?
Drake, easy.
Okay.
He's
That doesn't.
acceptable.
But I'm not raising
That was
my
a low
children.
blow, D.
No, I'm
they're
just
not
saying.
Hip hop
They-
101 yet.
But here's the
What I'm
thing.
saying is-
But when you around your boys, which one you listening
Put on
to?
Meek.
It's a place for both.
I'm
Exactly.
sorry, I play
I'm
both.
not. I'm okay. There is a place for both, right?
This is
There's
my
a place
issue with
for
Meek.
both.
I got an issue
But
with Meek, but go ahead.
when Meek is the type of artist, granted, that is more relatable to your top 5, your top 10, correct?
No.
No, I don't think so.
No.
So Drake is more relatable, is more closer to the top 10 that you were talking about?
Be a little closer to LL.
Can I tell you this? Can I honestly say this? This I ain't want to.
Mentality.
Here's why I didn't want to say this because I want to come off all crazy.
Go ahead.
But I think that Drake is one of the nicest that's in this just generation right here.
Yes.
I think he's one of them,
But I also feel like,
and I think he's nicer than me.
without a doubt, he's nicer than me.
He raps better
I'm
than
talking about a mentality, a
Yeah.
vibe, a tone.
I think if you like Meek, you gotta like Migos. I think he's just a Philly version of that. I just think he's. I think he talks that same type of ignorant.
Hold on, Migos is 3 different ones. So which?
Quavo's the leader.
Quavo is
Quavo's the talented
Migos.
one.
Who's the other one? Quavo's
That's Offset.
right.
Offset's
Yeah.
the dark one.
Yeah.
Takeoff is the one nobody
Yeah.
knows.
Take off. He the one that was in jail.
So this is like a
or was
influential-
Quavo? Yeah.
So-
Takeoff is the one who's really about that shit.
Okay. Yeah. He bought that life.
Yeah, that's the one. That's what I got caught with all
He
this
the
shit.
one, right? He the one pulling the guns all the time. But
So maybe they are living that life. Listen,
no, they are.
This is my issue with Meek.
Meek, go ahead.
This is my issue with Meek. He's a man without a country. I've been saying that.
He's from Philly.
No, this is what I
and-
mean.
and- and-
Shout out to
This is what-
Philly.
And I love Philly, but this is my thing. He picks when it's somebody else, his whole angle that he went at Drake was Drake didn't write his own shit. Fine. So if that's the stance that you're taking, stay on that and just out rap him.
But he couldn't.
He picks and choose when he wants to be a quote unquote real nigga, and then when he wants to go someplace else. Because if it's anybody else, he can't bring up money with Drake,
Right.
Because that's just going to play himself.
That's
Like,
gonna
you
look
know what I'm
stupid.
saying?
True.
Like they're not even in the same bracket at all.
No.
So I know I can't go there. See, but if you was just nice, if you were just better than them,
It was
then
the
you
right battle and
outspit
the
them.
wrong opponent.
Exactly. No.
No, I feel like if it was somebody else, if it was a Pusha T, if it was a Kendrick Lamar, then it was
Pusha T,
fabulous.
Grace, what you
Then
talking
no,
about?
I'm saying
Then he
saying
would've
that-
did the money shit?
No, I'm saying that this battle would have been more hard fought, but because it was Drake versus Meek, Drake washed him.
Okay.
Why you say that?
I'm mad that he
I
put
think
Pusha
everybody
T in
you
there 'cause
named,
that's
I think
my
would
boy,
have washed.
because-
I think the
listen,
other ones would have washed.
Drake would wash Pusha T.
I thought you talking about Meek.
No, that's what I'm saying. If this battle wasn't,
They wouldn't have
Meek
did that because they
didn't, Wayne.
smarter.
Pusha T,
They wouldn't have did him
first of
like
all,
that.
Yes,
Do you-
because Meek played himself is the point I'm trying to make.
First of all,
And I
do
feel
you
like-
know who
I think he
backed-
didn't. I think he didn't.
You know who backed Pusha T? Pusha T got a mean arsenal of his arsenal. Jay-Z fuck with that young man.
No, he don't need no. He's
No,
nice.
Pusha's nice by
He's
himself.
nice by
Niggas
himself.
snapping. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You understand? He got the big boy stamps with him. That's why when he
Yeah,
come,
he nice.
Correct. He even come with Jay-Z
That's an
like his
exception.
last song. What is it
Anonymous.
called?
Drug Dealers Anonymous.
Drug Dealers Anonymous.
I
Or he come
like-
with
I
the
like-
man
I like
who put
Pusha
him
T.
on, and from the Neptunes.
Pharrell.
Pharrell. He don't come no other way.
Ain't
And
got
that's where I respect him
Next
at. He
album
don't
with
come
Timberland.
no other angles. He either go down or there. And it's it.
Why don't y'all understand this, Pat? Okay, the thing about Drake not writing his raps, right?
I don't care about that.
Drake
I care
wrote
about
his
that. I care about
raps
that.
in the
I definitely care
beginning.
about
Drake wrote his raps in the beginning. So for people to act like he can't write, he can write.
That's not even
maybe
my-
a
that's
song,
not
maybe
my
a song or
issue.
two. Somebody gave him some songs. He's recording a lot of
That's not-
music.
he's
Niggas
an
give him
entertainer,
ideas.
right. That-
Boom.
I'm
but he
cool with
can
that.
write.
No, he can.
He
can
don't write
he can a
everything,
song,
That's
but
how
he
first
can
got-
write.
But that's
Yes.
how he first got put on with them two.
From him
the
writing.
mixtapes he
From
came
him
out.
writing.
Right.
So
with him writing. But
So Meek
if
fucked
you
up with
don't
that.
write 100% of your raps,
he can.
100%.
But
he
this-
can, but he didn't.
But
so
here's-
how can
it's
you
a big
be the
difference,
top
though. It's a
if
difference
you're not
be-
writing 100% of your raps?
Here's why. Here's how. Because as Meek, because me not doing something, but I can do it means that if you challenge me, I will do it. I just don't have to do it. It's like a big boss who don't go put in the work, but he used to put in work, but now he got niggas who shoot for him. But if you test him, he can go put in the work, but he just don't because he on some I'm a big boss shit.
I can go for that in terms of
nah,
I can
Go ahead.
I'm with you on it more so. I can go for that in terms of that mob shit because that's the only thing I was thinking of.
Yeah.
But in terms of rap, this is why for me personally why I can't go for it because rap is not R&B. See, a voice
Right.
is a voice.
Exactly.
See what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
the-
there's
exactly.
not a Whitney been going now for some years. We ain't seen another Whitney, but Whitney material was here. But I ain't know what the Whitney to do to
that
deliver
voice on it.
To that
It probably
voice to
it probably
Okay, now,
is. It probably
now, this
is.
the thing. Rap is based on us the consumer. You're telling us this is your life. This is what you're from you,
Exactly.
not
But-
from them.
but hold on.
This is what you're telling us. So this is what we're believing you to.
But
do.
Drake still does the same
But
thing
if you
he
hang
did.
around, me, right? You hang around me. Let's just say your personality's chill. I'm out there, right? You hang around me. You know how I'm living. You know what I'm doing, and you a writer, right? You could write for me, and it would be true to me because you hang with me every day. You around me. You my boy. You know what I mean?
I'm just talented.
Yes.
And I can't spit it.
Correct. Let's just
Because
say
it
you.
ain't me. And you shouldn't spit it either.
Exactly, because
That's
it's
all-
not.
But you've been
Go give
around
it
me,
to
you know my
another nigga.
style.
No, what I'm saying, he can't be the top guy because, let's say this. Let's say that those songs on if you're reading this, it's too late. Okay, that's the songs.
Because that's the question.
Okay.
These are question
Now-
one. This is
now-
the first time this has ever come up.
What?
It was on that album.
Yeah, this first time it
Nobody
came up.
said that
Nothing
before
before,
this.
nothing
He
after.
wrote all the shit before
Nothing
that.
before, nothing
I
else,
always
right?
write other
Okay,
shit
but
honestly.
let's say that
He was.
this, if you're reading this too late, are the most popular songs he has ever made to date. Those become the most prominent songs he make. Now he's got work after that. He's got work before that. But what you know him for are not his lyrics. How can you make him the top rapper?
Easy. Because
How?
what you just said is not true.
because
Because
so
he
Diddy
was
can
known
Diddy
be-
can be the top rapper.
No,
Dr.
that's
Dre can be the
different.
top
That's
rapper.
different.
No, why? Eminem
Diddy can't write. Drake can write.
But you
And
put
he was
yourself
put
in that-
on from his writing.
First of all,
So
can
let's
I say
not get it
something? Diddy
twisted.
don't have no talent, so let's not put that
No,
talent.
Diddy does have
Yes,
talent.
Listen.
Diddy does have
Listen.
talent. Yeah.
Hold up. No, let me say this.
He doesn't have rap
To-
talent.
To me,
Rap
let me say-
writing talent.
That's what I'm talking about, writing and rapping.
No, he got a lot of talent.
His
Checks.
talent is filing excellent talent. That's his stat with me.
More than that.
You,
More
un-
than that, actually.
Yeah.
you understand
It
what I'm
did-
saying?
if you have put Lord Finesse with Diddy, you would have had a whole different career. And he listened to him,
Yep.
you had a whole different career. You put Biggie with somebody else, and it wouldn't have went the same.
Exactly.
Yeah, he would have been boot camp click or yeah.
He would have been down with
If you had put Big L with Diddy and he listened to him, it'd have been totally different. And he'd still be alive too.
broke, still alive.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, well, me.
He will be broke. He will be broke.
I told you that nigga talent was the secret of a nigga's talent. He's the most talented, untalented nigga I know.
Seriously, man, Drake
He
can't
got
be
the
top.
ear. He got the
Drake
ear.
can't be top.
And-
He can't
And
be
the
top.
vision.
And he can't
That's
push
what
any
he-
buttons,
listen,
but he
that's
knows
what he
what
had.
sounds need to come out, and he can dance.
What I'm trying to figure out
He
is
can
this.
dance.
What? Yes,
He
Diddy
can dance. That's what
Diddy
did it
can
for
dance.
him. Yeah.
This is my thing, though. This is my thing.
That's not a dance.
And he got style.
This is my thing, exactly.
Right there.
This is my thing with Diddy. Why is it out of all the billions of rappers that ever rap, why don't people put so much weight on the fact that Puff is not the best rapper? Like, I don't count Puff, Dr. Dre,
Jermaine
Master
Dupri.
P. Like I don't count them niggas. I'm looking like yo, because if they never rapped a verse in their life, them
Master
niggas
P rap.
found some of the best niggas ever. So I don't really
But
I
gives-
don't judge them.
Master
based off
P
of
sold more
rapping.
records than Diddy.
In what universe?
Nah.
When he first came out, when
I mean, if you say his solo albums to Master P's solo albums,
what I'm
yeah.
saying.
But if you want to say Bad Boy to No
but-
Limit,
Let me say this.
Um,
hold on.
We said
Hold on.
Master P.
Let me say
Master
this.
P
Let
sold more
me.
records than Diddy.
Far as personal, individual.
Okay,
album,
name an album that Master P has bigger than No Way Out. You do know the No Way Out was with the Benjamins and all that. That was that album.
Is Diddy on there by his fucking self?
Master
It's
P
his
ain't on.
album. Master
Master
P-
P ain't on it by himself
Hold
either.
on,
Yeah.
hold on.
They do the same format.
Listen,
Exactly.
listen. When Master P first came out, right? Because I was a big No Limit fan at that time in that era.
Well, Master P came out in '91,
Listen,
but
all of them came
so
out
when he
with
blew
his
up.
solo album after they came out with that. What do they call it? A collaboration album? Because guess what? For 12 weeks straight, he dropped 12 artists. Each one of his 12 artists made $1 million and never said this nigga owed them anything.
Actually, they didn't make
Nah.
$1 million.
And there was a lot of people, a lot of them that complained about
Listen.
their contracts.
Mia X made her mill and started her company.
He
You
gave because she doesn't own publishing.
Nah.
He buys their publishing.
Listen,
None of them own the
listen,
publishing.
Exactly, 'cause
Listen,
he bought 'em.
first of all,
Including
I can't
C. Murder.
listen.
Go ahead.
I'm not mad at his publishing. I'm talking about far as when we say who's rappers. To me, Diddy's not a rapper. You
know.
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To me,
would
only
probably
reason
say
I
that too.
call Master P a rapper because he had a solo album also with collaboration.
Master P
album.
never
Now,
had
let
a-
me say-
well,
he did when
He
Mia
never had a
X-
solo album. He's
when-
always had
Listen, his-
you know, they always pretty much been compilations. He just put his
After
name on
he
the front.
had, I cannot. When I go home, I'll look.
Please do.
What? You know, I'm a No Limit
Listen,
historian.
Listen, it came right after the 12 week drop when Mia X, Silk the Shopper, Master P, with the Pastor Troy.
No, Pastor Troy
not
wasn't with
Troy,
them.
Pastor, what's his name? The pastor he had with him, all of them. When that 12 week No Limit rush first came out, when all
That
of
wasn't
them-
when they first came out, but that was their peak right
that
there.
was
Yeah.
around that peak. He came out right.
But what are you saying by saying that he did what he threw a lot of shit on the wall and some of it stuck and some of it didn't.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just
Right.
like Mercedes. We liked the album cover, but nobody knew her songs. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like
But what I'm saying is the different.
Mercedes references.
I had to.
Go ahead.
I liked her. She was the baddest bitch on there.
I liked her. I like Cain and Abel. Like I know
Cain and
all
Abel
of
was
them.
nice.
Yeah, I know
Cain
all.
and Abel
I know
was
them.
nice.
The hologram, what's the name? Album covers. His chain used to move when you was on him.
Skullduggery. I know No Limit. Okay, I'm just
Fiend. The Fiend album.
Fiend. I love
Shit,
Fiend.
Fiend was the
I love Fiend. Yeah.
And for all that, and then for you, what you said,
None of that compares with Bad Boy.
Yeah, No Way Out
It's not even
officially
close.
sold 5.2 million records. That's number.
Come on, we got
14.
Life After Death.
It's number 14
Listen,
record.
We got Ready to
Listen,
Die.
I'm not. Listen, I'm not never disputing the fact of Diddy and the talents he can play with. You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He is very talented and making talent shine.
We
its
should be
brightest.
talking about what he was doing with Steve Stout. That's what we need to talk about.
But again,
What was
Diddy
he doing?
himself ain't really, besides his ear.
We need to talk about what he was doing with Steve Stout and the way they was all
Diddy.
hugged up that time. Steve Stout and Diddy.
Yeah, they
That
friends
picture,
now,
that
right?
weird picture.
They all friends now, right? Yeah. Yeah.
I ain't see it. Into all that. But
But you were saying about these rappers, the producers that don't rap that good. Like, what was your point with them?
What I'm saying is some of these producers can't produce music that's feasible to go higher than a certain platform than more than commercial. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Once this commercial era down with all the YouTubes.
Commercial would never go away.
I mean, listen, right now, because of so many outlets for media and music and stuff like that, it is at its peak. You understand what I'm saying? Just like the 2K thing. Oh, shit, we on all these new computers, everything gonna crash. And music is at its peak right now with all these different artists and different styles and different whatever they got going on right now. You understand what I'm saying? It's going to die down. Like, again, like Remy Ma and the Nicki Minaj thing. Nicki Minaj is high as she goes because there's all these outlets. You understand?
And she's talented,
Listen.
and she's marketable and commercial, and
Listen.
she's got a great
Listen.
team. and she looks
Understand
amazing.
this.
That's
if
why.
Remy Ma had the same puzzle pieces back then.
She wouldn't listen. She's a knucklehead.
But
hard-
again,
she's got a hard
listen,
face, too.
She's gonna get
she
through the
still
metal
didn't even-
detectors.
She didn't
She's got a
even-
hard face. I'm sorry.
She got. Listen, you
She's
got.
married to
Listen.
Papoose.
First of all,
His
let
name
me.
is Papoose.
First of all, hold on. Let me say
face
this.
is too strong.
Some of these bitches I see y'all fuck look like donkeys. They just got nice bodies.
Her face is
So
too
come
strong
on,
to be the queen of rap.
let's be real.
It's not pretty enough to be the fifth queen of rap. I'm sorry.
true.
Oh, real quick, factual update. No Way
She's got a
Out is
hard
the
face.
number 22 most selling rap album of all time. 5.2 million.
22. That's pretty
22,
good.
yeah, 22 of all time. 22. Master P's album, his most selling album, The Last Dawn, sold $4.5 million. 4.5 million.
And here's the other part to that. Here's the other part to that. It's a double album. It really sold 2, but they count the discs.
That's one. Yeah,
Right.
I
Go
remember.
ahead, P.
Yeah.
That math is
Go
wrong
ahead,
somewhere. Because No Way Out was like at 7 back in 97, 98. Like it was.
But you gotta look
looking
at
at
the
something wrong.
you gotta
You
look
gotta-
at the generation and how they play it and put it and shift it and move
No,
it
they still
around.
not
count.
a
They still
shit.
count those.
And they had
That's
a
a-
tour. That shit sold more than 5. For this, that came out in 98. That shit sold more than 5.2. That shit was like an 8 back then. So that's why I'm like, I don't know what they're looking at with that particular. I gotta look at that site or looking at the site. But
checking
yeah,
now.
that joint. Just go to Diddy page. Just go to this Wikipedia.
Well, I mean, you know, you go to RIAA.
Just go to, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
They issue the
They
plaque.
official. They tell
They
you
issue the
exactly
plaque.
how. Yeah, they
Yeah.
tell you how they do it. How
I'm
they
just
find
saying.
it.
My thing is, this is a lot of another thing with this rap shit. I hate the term conscious rap. When did that start? When did that start? Because
became unconscious.
see, the difference is this.
When it became destructive.
Deadass, no, yeah,
When it became
when
destructive.
most rap became stupid and it became
They
No,
destructive.
be honest,
we
no.
started slowly putting people in boxes too.
True.
Because-
True, so the categories in everybody.
Because my thing is this: people will say, "Okay, is KRS-One a conscious rapper?"
Yes.
In the middle for me.
To me, my perception from what age group I came from, KRS-One is a conscious rapper.
Exactly.
He's in the middle for me.
Why would he be in the middle for you?
Because depending how you got him wrong, he could come at you either way.
Exactly.
He could come at
Because
you
his first
honestly,
album was called
or he can-
Criminal
he can-
Minded. He has
he can-
guns
he
on
can-
it.
Yeah, I remember.
You
But that-
understand
I've seen
what
the
That's my
cover.
point. I know
Right,
what you
right.
mean, I know what you mean, but that's my point to it
Right,
too.
right.
His first album, he's got guns on his joint. He didn't flip flop. You know what I'm saying? Because he was talking about certain things on that album.
Yeah, by any
but then
means,
he went
right.
to My Philosophy. Then he put that's by any means necessary and everything. Then he put himself in the pole pose with the Malcolm X joint and everything.
Right.
So I guess that gave people the whole ideal that this is where he's going. But this is my problem with when these young cats be like, "Oh head, yo, when Rakim came out with Paid in Full, we used to think, yo, 20 years from now, niggas is gonna sound crazy. Because if he's doing this shit right now, imagine what niggas is gonna be doing 20 years from now.
Right.
We didn't expect this shit to be like, woo. We
This
didn't
shit,
expect that.
this shit went reverse.
Exactly. Like this shit straight, you know what I'm saying? We
2 hops, 1 tub.
Exactly. Hands on your
Ain't that a
knees.
line dance? Wait a minute.
I'm saying it was
Just call it
always
line
there
dance.
was always there. It's just on the forefront now. Was what I'm talking about. That's what
Because we gotta make it so everybody can do it.
It reinstituted itself because these niggas went back to Grandmaster Flash
Rapping
and Furious 5
It's
They
rapping
would
Dude,
hate
right.
themselves for that.
The
They would
whole-
throw
and the
whole
pants
damn
too.
rap
The
away.
pants too.
real
They
shit.
would throw
Rapping,
The
whole
clothes, too.
damn
Rapping Duke would
rap
do
away.
numbers right now. Rapping Duke.
I like rap.
I'm gonna tell you what.
I like rapping.
I'm gonna tell you who else who would do work. Crucial Conflict.
Oh yeah.
I know they looking back like, God damn it. We fucking 10, 15 years late, too early. Come on. We doing right now. You got the kids running around talking about some, I've been watching you. Yo, I didn't like that song when it came out back then in 95. But now, that shit is a hit.
Quad City
You know what I'm
DJs,
saying? I'm
man.
looking like, come on, Quad City. Like, exactly. Like, we was like, we damn sure.
But
we
yeah,
these
but that's
country
what I'm
ass
talking
niggas
about.
and shit.
It was these niche ass songs that were novelty acts. These were songs that they just played at the parties. It was the one hit wonders, and now
Yeah, that's
these
what
people
it
are getting careers. That's what I'm talking about. We don't have to pay attention to them. Yes, Young Dro, yeah, I like Shoulder Lean. It was cool. But go the fuck here, Young Dro. I want to hear T.I. Like, I want to hear somebody who can talk about something. We don't. They've always been here. They're just in the forefront now. Like, this is how I feel about Drake.
Yep.
Yo,
You got an issue with Drake.
It's been
Yeah,
a
he
lot.
did.
It's been a lot of random names thrown out today. Young Dro,
Mercedes.
TQ, Mercedes.
Mercedes. The entire Master P lineup, for real. The whole No Limit lineup.
Cade and Abel.
Bing.
Mr. Severon.
Look, you know one of them youngers gonna look like, who the fuck is that? Somebody is Googling four
I
of them
thought
names
Silk
right
Shocker
now.
was the
First
worst
of
one
all-
out of them. Like he was.
Okay, hold up.
He
Did we
was.
all agree on one thing before we go?
But that's my
Mr.
boy
Cool's
though.
the best nigga out of them for
No.
spitting.
No.
Who will you give it to?
Shit, I don't know. Fuck it. What's the nigga?
I like.
Fuck them other
I
niggas.
think C Murder was the nicest one.
Okay.
C Murder had the nicest
Mr.
verses.
Cool was cool. He was
Mr.
cool.
Cool, listen.
I could stomach him.
Because
what's
he could
that?
go
I like
in
Fiend
and-
too.
Magic. Who was that? Who was that? Magic with the
Mr. Magic.
Mr. Magic. That's the
He was nice too.
Magic for your ass.
He was nice. Mia X was nice.
It was nice. I mean, it was cool. It was cool.
She was alright.
She was cool for a girl.
Exactly. The same way we say with
Oh,
Eminem.
but you
for
want
a
me
white
to
boy.
for a
he
white
can
boy?
rap.
got
But
an
you want me to
indicator
tell you
on it.
what?
You want to put a little
Listen,
qualifier on
no,
it.
listen.
Put a qualifier
No
on it.
matter, listen, I'm gonna say,
Mia.
Mia X, I love you, boo. I'm
She
sorry
was
to
good
know
for
this,
her.
but LeChat would have fucked her up any day in that
Nah,
battle.
maybe in a fight.
Chat.
Nah,
Who
she
that
wasn't
is?
nice.
You
From
know who Chat
3-6.
You don't know
She
LeChat?
wasn't nice.
She was-
like that.
she was Gangsta Boo after Gangsta
I ain't
Boo.
like.
Yeah,
I like
she was
Gangsta
nice.
Boo way better than I like LeChat.
Gangsta Boo was
Yeah.
Man, please. I didn't know none of them bitches. You wasn't know.
You said okay. Well, let's say somebody.
They
Let's
came
say
out
somebody he
with
They
knows.
don't know who the
Heather
is.
B. Heather B was nice.
Heather B. Fuck out of here, Heather B.
Hurricane G was
Real
nice.
world Heather B.
Hurricane G was
She
nice.
was funny. to me.
You talking about Shorty from the real
She
world?
was funny.
Yeah. What's my
She
girl?
wasn't nice, but she was funny. I just think she was funny.
Was she the one? Who was in the Red Man song?
Oh, you going
Hurricane
right in the
G.
shit.
That's Hurricane G, right? Yeah.
What about Jean Grey?
I ain't like her though.
Everybody telling me the chat was with 3-6 Mafia.
Yeah,
Yo,
she
I said,
was.
how you know Juicy J? don't know
Hypnotized
LeChat, man?
minds. Yeah.
That's
hypnotized-
LeChat is a chick on Chicken Head.
Yes.
That's LeChat.
The
Yeah.
fat chick?
That's
Yes.
LeChat.
Yeah.
That was alright.
Yeah,
She's
LeFat.
alright.
Yeah,
That was-
LeFat.
No, she's funny. That was funny.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like, she can't rap, that shit was funny. You know what I'm
It-
saying?
it-
Yo, first off, that I was looking, it's funny. Yeah, now I'm looking at it totally different because I was watching that video. I was watching that video the other day, and it's like when they were just sitting in the car next to each other, going back and forth. And when I don't know why I kept rewinding the part, but he was like, "What you talking about? Breath smelling some thunder." I said, yo,
The song was funny.
It's funny as song.
I was like, yo, I
classic,
was
it's
watching that
classic.
shit 1,000 times.
Who's nicer between Trina and Kim? Because neither one of them right. So who's nicer?
Kim,
Trina in her prime, Kim in her prime.
Kim.
Kim.
I'm
Kim's
gonna tell you why
nicer?
Kim.
Hardcore
Because
raised me.
Look
That
at
bitch
this.
style is nasty.
outside of hardcore, the thing is
Nothing was rocking outside of her. And like maybe one or two songs here or there.
It's her delivery.
Okay,
It's her
that was crazy.
delivery.
Second album.
Listen.
That's the one that Jump Off is on?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's the one she got that black outfit with the pink.
LaBella
Yeah,
Mafia,
yeah, with the
LaBella
suspenders. I kinda like that one. I
LaBella
like that.
Mafia was the name of that.
But she didn't write that
What was
either.
that Notorious K.I.M.?
Listen.
No.
KIM was the second joint, and that was crazy.
That's
And
the one that
LaBella
had
was
how
the one
many
she-
licks on it? No. Who was
LaBella's
rocking
the-
about that one?
LaBella is the one that right before she went to jail.
Exactly.
What's the okay? You
She
talk.
got the 5 mics
It's
on.
hardcore. Then it's what's the one y'all just mentioned? Notorious K.I.M.
That's the
and
one.
then
How many
LaBella.
licks is on?
And
That
then
was
LaBella
bullshit.
Mafia.
I like the
That
cover.
one was cool.
I'm gonna make sure.
The LaBella Mafia one. I like that one.
That's the one when she went at Foxy.
Yeah,
she was like, I'm not
okay, that was
talking to you,
hot.
I'm talking to your
That was
ghostwriter.
hot.
Yeah.
She ain't write that though.
No, they ain't know that shit. Well,
I don't think none of them girls wrote that
Let me
shit.
tell you like this. I'm gonna
Except
tell you
for
like this.
Nikki.
See, because people like to always throw that.
No,
out there.
Safari was writing her shit.
Y'all, if y'all said
Bars.
about Drake, then y'all got
Listen,
said.
no, this is my thing. See, this is the thing. People like, and my man Wayne keep throwing random fake facts out there.
Like what?
because He just like, wasn't Biggie writing for Lil Kim?
Yes.
That was
Yes.
a big misconception.
How?
I'm gonna tell
A
you how.
big
I'm
misconception?
gonna tell you how. I'm gonna tell you how. I'm gonna tell you how. Do I think he wrote so much shit? Yes.
Hell
Of
yes.
course.
That's what I mean. But this is what I mean. But this is where it came from. And y'all can YouTube it, y'all that are listening and watching right now. Type in, go to YouTube, type in Biggie.
Okay,
I'ma stay that bitch. Biggie spits the verse.
Yes, he does.
Okay.
I heard
The
that.
verse, exactly.
The whole verse. I
So
heard it.
people, ever since that one clip.
But that's what happened with Drake. That's exactly what happened with Drake.
No, but the difference is Drake got his shit.
It was a
from somebody
reference.
else's joint.
I mean, Biggie did a
But
reference
he did-
track
he
for
did a
that
reference track, but
song.
It was the exact song. She
Yes,
didn't change anything.
nothing.
Drake he referenced it and was taking
Okay.
shit. He took a lot of this shit from it.
Factual
So I
update,
ain't gonna
factual
feel
update.
bad.
Okay, we have a factual update, guy, because this is my dog. Little Kim came out with Hardcore first.
Right.
Then it was La Bella Mafia. Then the Naked Truth.
Naked Truth.
That's when she went to
Okay.
jail. Because when she
Naked
came
Truth.
out with Notorious K.I.M., that's when she came home and wrote everything.
Okay.
So
No,
that's-
she never wrote everything, but
exposed more.
For me personally,
only thing she
I mean,
did,
she exposed
only thing
more,
she
but
did
that's
was
not
write a
what I
letter to her baby father. That's all
For
she
me
did.
personally, on Mace album, the joint with her, Mace, and Puff, that how many niggas want to die for you, when she was like this.
Mace wrote that.
Nah, Mace ain't write a joint. Mace ain't write a joint. And I'm about to fuck your heads up too. Everybody likes to assume that Jay wrote Foxy verse.
He did.
He did. Nas wrote that joint.
Well, it was the same thing. Don't
That's
matter.
what I'm saying.
Same thing.
It don't matter.
Either way, she was shit.
It was one of them niggas she was fucking. It was one of them niggas that fucking. Everybody knows, it's commonly known that Foxy was a bird.
Yes.
I know my nigga Coke used to write a few joints, so I know that. Just like your man Will Smith didn't write all this shit.
Oh, absolutely.
See how you said so what?
Sad.
That's
Don't you think he wrote Big Willie style?
listen,
You don't think
let me
Big
say
Willie
this.
wrote
Nah,
it?
it's
Even
only
if
Grammy,
he, let
huh?
me say this.
I bet you
even-
he- I
Ain't that some
listen,
suck- ain't that some sucker
listen,
shit?
Now
even
listen,
if he didn't
he
write
wrote
his
Rock
shit,
the House.
That nigga did something that ain't no rapper ever do. What an artist do. He got a word in the dictionary. Jiggy was officially put in the dictionary.
He didn't create that.
Oh, I ain't no got blame.
Yeah, bling
Yeah,
it.
bling bling.
But what I'm saying
Bling,
is,
bling.
you understand what I'm saying?
I
Like,
invented the term. Yeah.
he-
And Master P got
that is not.
Oh, we said the raw spinning up.
That is not in Webster's. Jiggy is in Webster's. I've never seen.
He ain't create Jiggy.
But isn't it? He got to put it in there because of the song. Because
He wrote Parents Just Don't Understand.
It's a
Nah,
sad.
he wrote a lot of his
Shit.
songs.
Yeah,
sad
he
ass
can.
fact.
He could.
Yeah, so you know Nas got the
Wild
Grammy
Wild
for
West,
it.
yeah.
Getting jiggy with it.
And I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Diamond, fact check this with me. Nas wrote Millennium or he wrote Getting Jiggy with it? Which one did he write? Because he got a Grammy for it.
Get jiggy.
He wrote Getting Jiggy with it, right?
I think-
Nas wrote Getting Jiggy with it for Will
I
Smith.
didn't know that.
And I don't give a damn what nobody
and
says.
that's Nas's
Rakim
only
wrote
Grammy.
Summertime. I don't care what nobody says.
And
No,
that's Nas's only
Rakim turned Summertime down.
Yeah, all right. He said that. I should.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Will Smith did a Rakim flow because that song was created for Rakim.
But he had respect.
I don't give
And
a
you know
damn.
what?
He
And
did
you know what?
write it.
And now that guy is the king of rap.
The producer.
And you let him. You let Will Smith become the king of rap, Diamond. You okay with it?
I'm not okay.
I don't give
You
a
are?
damn what
You
nobody
okay with
says.
the You okay with the Fresh Prince being the king of rap right now?
Rakim wrote
Can't wait for the Fresh
Summertime.
Prince album.
And I'm telling you like this because two things put it together for me.
What the hell? Here's another random fact y'all didn't know. I guarantee y'all didn't know this. Pusha T wrote the McDonald's I'm Loving It jingle.
Yeah, I knew that shit. I knew that
That's
shit.
fucking
I'm a T
crazy.
fan. I'm a
Sounds
fan.
That's
I knew that
fucking
one.
crazy.
Yeah, I knew that one. I knew that
Stay
one.
off your Google Diamond.
I'm out of here.
Okay. Nas wrote Getting Jiggy with it.
Yeah.
It makes sense though because in that era, when that was out, he was on that Nostradamus shit. Like he was on that You Owe Me shit.
Yeah,
Like he was
that's what it
on.
was.
That's what he was. It's the same shit.
Just like Summertime, Rakim was on that shit. And he wrote it.
Yo, I was
People like to
talking-
keep
You do sound
trying
like
to
a
Can you
poetic ass
fact
song,
check
though.
that,
Feel the
Diamond?
breeze.
So we can put this
No,
in.
it's never going.
All you gotta do is check
gonna
the
say
credits.
it's going. No, but his name's not in it. Everything's not in the credits for a lot of times. Niggas get them checks. Niggas get them checks, and that be it. I'm telling you. First off, it was two things that summed it up for me. When Will Smith had his interview, yeah, but he ain't never. He had an interview. Will Smith had an interview.
We got a conspiracy theory.
Nah, no, I saw the interview. It's on YouTube.
No,
I
nigga,
saw
Spencer,
it.
he knows this shit. He knows this shit, man.
Yo, when he was on his interview, he said, "Joe," they said, "Who did you look up to rap?" And he said, "Yo," Will Smith said, "I used to think I was better than everybody." He said it was one person that I knew I could do nothing with, and they said, "Who?" And he said, "Rakim." So boom. So after he said that, I said, so okay, you looked up to him, fine, no problem, we get that.
Got him.
When I heard Summertime, I'm listening.
You got him?
You don't got me.
Are you ready for us to drop the mic?
It ain't no drop mic because it's not going to say this out there. I know my ears say. I know Rakim flow and Rakim lyric.
Rakim, this is your personal.
Contrary to rumors, Rakim did not pen Will Smith Summertime. He did turn the song down.
That's it. You believe everything on the internet now, huh?
Thank you. Exactly. That's it.
This is from Eric B.
Oh shit! All right.
Oh,
This
well.
is a reliable source.
They could be Eric Brown. They could be Eric Benjamin. We don't know what Eric that is. We don't know what Eric that is. Eric, right? Who would Eric be? Which one?
You know niggas don't even cut
They
the last
made
name off
listen.
that.
Eric B said that the track for Summertime was submitted to Rakim, but he said it was not his style and turned it down.
And right before he turned it down,
wrote
he
that shit.
told the nigga Will. That nigga
he is
said
funny,
he was talking
I
to
don't want
him.
the shit, but
Well,
here's how you gonna write it.
Yo, take this shit from me. I
You know
don't want
what's
this
so
shit.
crazy? Because people listen to and they keep saying, "Yo, it's the flow." It's the lyrics. This nigga Will Smith, I got
But
it
again,
out.
listen, if Eric B wrote the album, whoever wrote the album for Rakim, it's going to sound like lyrics he would
Nobody
write.
wrote for Rakim.
Okay.
Nobody wrote for
Will Smith.
Rakim.
Will Smith.
I mean, you know what I'm saying, as far as the song. Whoever wrote the song Summertime.
producer.
The producer, they wrote it
The
for.
producer didn't write
They
that
just
shit.
did the beat. They just did the
Okay,
beat.
No
well,
concept on that
listen,
song?
they did it for a Rakim beat because they know
then
how he
Rakim
flow.
put a Rakim
So when,
drum.
so once he didn't
Then
want
Will
it,
Smith spit it,
yeah, there you go.
and then Drake.
Yo, that
because-
rap,
and listen,
that,
because
that rap
Nas
is
ha-
too basic for Rakim to have wrote it.
No, it wasn't. If you
He
listen
said,
to it,
"Here it is."
Groove
What?
is slightly transformed. Just a little bit, something from the norm. See, that's
Yeah, it's the flow. It's the
That
flow.
was a Rakim ass lyric just now. Was.
That sound like Nas.
Just a little something to break the
Nas
monotony.
did that one too.
He has never used that word monotony in anything else.
Look and see if Nas did that song.
Check his word
Wrote the
cloud.
words.
Check his word cloud, right?
Well, check the word, cause listen, that sound like Nas. Don't it?
No,
Nigga?
Nas tries to sound like Rakim.
Okay. No, Summertime
Early
did come
90s.
out 91.
Yes, and Nas wasn't.
91,
Nas
right.
wasn't introduced.
Nah, I don't think it was 91. I think it was 90.
Really?
I
Exactly.
think it was 90. Yeah,
Exactly.
Nas came out 92.
Next
Okay,
time y'all
alright.
hear anybody right now listening to Summertime, go listen to it. I'm telling you, first, when I first heard it, the first thing I was saying was, this sounded like some Rakim
shit.
But I let it go because I'm looking like this was before niggas was really knowing that other people was writing their shit.
Right.
But so as I'm listening to it, I'm like, damn, this nigga Will Smith, he kind of stepped his foot up on some street shit, whatever.
Dang,
And
okay,
you
hold
know
on.
what he said? You
From
know
the
what he said that fucked me up?
mouth of Will Smith, we wanna nail this in the bud. Will Smith and Jazzy Jeff responded to the similar Rakim flow. He likes Rakim. He respects Rakim.
Thank
He
you.
looks up to Rakim.
Thank you.
But I 100% wrote that song.
Thank you.
Man, please. I don't give a fuck what he said. That's it. You can say that shit.
And on that note, ladies and
On
gentlemen,
that note, okay, did we read the?
All I'm saying is this: when y'all listen to the shit, when that nigga said monotony, that was already a red flag. And
Check
then
and meet, nigga,
when he
monotony.
also-
He just made a whole
No.
theory conspiracy over here with this
No, I've
Rakim.
been saying this since 1990, and the difference
So
was
you
this.
kept this conspiracy
No, I've been
since
saying it
90?
forever, especially when he
shit was
said,
like 29 years old.
especially when Rakim,
He got a vendetta at this point.
especially when Will Smith said, and I quote, "She turned around to see what she beeping at. It's like the summer's a
Exactly,
natural aphrodisiac."
right.
That is Rakim.
Rakim.
Yo, no,
That's Rakim.
here's what it's called. It's called biting his flow.
No, but-
He bit his style.
How is it you bit his style?
He's from Philly. He
Hold on.
can
No, I
rap.
don't care about that.
He just went
said
commercial.
He has a respect for this man.
Yes.
So if you respect
And
somebody,
the track
you know
was
they
written for
flow.
him.
And
And
listen,
so he just
guarantee
imitated him.
Whoever gave Will Smith that said, "Here, yo,
Yeah,
I'm
what
gonna give
Rakim said,
it."
"Here, nigga."
He don't want it.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
listen. How would you? What would you do if one of your favorite rappers that you respected turned down a song or a beat and gave it to you? You gonna do your best ability to uphold the nigga that turned the song down.
You know the narrative was put out there, but I don't give a damn what the narrative is. I'm listening to music, and I know what the hell the Rakim voice
Next on conspiracy.
And he tried to make his voice sound like
I
that.
mean, personally, I feel like
We haven't heard
Dream
Will
wrote,
Smith rap like that
Airplane. That's what
before
Jeremiah wrote.
or after. That's what I'm saying, because it was a one-time hit.
Because
was
he-
in that
he-
same vein, and he ain't finding check. My man Lenny Bennett, shout out to him. He was writing. all
Okay,
that.
so
Who was
now we're going into the song credits. I'm looking at the actual song credits. Okay, they credited all of Earth, Wind, and Fire because they sample,
What was that song?
and Jazzy Jeff,
Just
and Will Smith.
Exactly.
And Rakim.
He's already hit off.
No Rakim
Rakim
on
in
here.
there?
Of course, he wasn't there.
If he, because he didn't produce
His name
it,
off.
he
That's
didn't
all.
produce it.
Who y'all think?
It was recorded in 1990,
Watch this.
I know it
Watch
like
this.
released in 1991.
It was. I said no. I said it was.
You did. It was released. It was recorded in 1990, released May 20th, 91.
Who you
Yeah,
think?
right before the summertime.
Holiday, yeah, good shit.
Point taken.
Who you think wrote Men in Black?
Will Smith.
No.
And Jazzy Jeff.
No.
Who wrote it?
Lenny Bennett. Go look it up. And his other brother.
We have our Twitter fingers working. You don't see him
Come on,
move.
Diamond.
No,
Hurry
no,
up.
nothing.
Diamond is over there.
Right, I pulled up.
Diamond got the. That's all you
I
heard.
can't Google. I can't Google.
Is he related to
See,
Rakim?
Google. See, the shit I'm talking.
This
I didn't need
Rakim
Google.
best friend.
I didn't need Google.
Shout out Rakim.
This is so weird.
I didn't.
Who wrote it?
The fact that we looking up Men in Black is
I'm going somewhere.
okay.
I'm going somewhere.
All right, so songwriters on here: Will Smith,
Al Bennett.
Patrice Rushen,
Cause they did the sample.
Terry McFadden,
Yep.
Freddie Washington.
So again, you were
Say
wrong.
Al Bennett there.
No, hell no.
And
You
it was
can't tell this
and
nigga
it was
that-
produced and it was produced by Poke and Tone, Tone and Poke, Tone and Poke.
Men in Black 2.
It's a Men in Black song.
Go down the list.
okay.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, another song. I mean, another one. Run
Fuck
another
that, I ain't gonna lose this shit. He ain't write none of this shit. Will Smith,
But listen,
this black
y'all gotta
man.
give Will Smith his credit.
I never took it away. He took it away.
one. Will Smith was writing some hits, obviously. This nigga
Yeah,
has
see, you're right.
got some
Listen,
talent, all right.
Let me tell you
if
something.
you could write a TV show, you could write a motherfucking rap.
You don't even write that either. That was Quincy
That's
Jones.
Quincy Jones.
Listen, he was in the booth with the nigga. Like
That's true.
always.
That's true.
He was in there with him. So therefore,
No,
your
that's Quincy
creative.
Jones.
You do know Puff's name is on everybody's writing shit too.
No, production. I think he put
And his name is in it with everything. Production.
Must
and
Oh
be
yeah, and he was taking them niggas publishing too.
Yeah, he was stealing. That's a different from a nigga
How
really
you still
working
if
it.
you paying for nigga publishing like Master P did?
Because if you don't give me my money, I ain't got nothing to pay with it with, so you fronting the bill, nigga.
First off, none of them niggas was selling a million records.
It don't matter. If you sell,
Get
listen,
him in
Because
there.
he's like, fuck, I'm gonna get the bread back and some other
Good
shit
shit.
using your song. And that's the cool thing. So of course they ain't have nothing to complain about because you might not get $1 million from your publishing if you keep it anyway.
Hell yeah.
Babied him in a better way. He did
But
the-
even still, that
Did
was
the Birdman
love.
thing a little better.
That was love, though, wasn't it? They got ain't nobody had no.
if it was love.
I don't know if it was love. That shit was little rapetry.
It's business.
Diddy the biggest ass raper out here in the game.
Nah, I know it.
Who you put before?
Them white boys is way worse than
I
him.
mean, listen. I mean, amongst our own selves. You understand what
Everybody,
I'm saying?
Dr. Dre hasn't fucking made a
Big
million
Red.
in 20 years.
Big Red.
Big Red was the worst
He was
one.
a cold nigga.
He was cold.
That was a cold.
Big Red was cold as shit.
My business out.
All right, we gotta get out of here.
5 bitches.
And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up another great night of Beautiful Lies and Ugly Truths. I'm your co-host, Devin Epps. This is Yanis Ocean G, Diamond K, and the beautiful Aries. We'd like to wish you guys a well week, and we'll see you again next time, baby.
Peace.